And we are live. We are live. Welcome in, kiddos. Everybody in between. Come on. I press start. You press start now. My phone feed is always so off. I clicked live. We're live. Be you live. There it is. Maybe it's not. Hey, we're learning technology. Meanwhile, while I do that, why don't I just get out of the way? I'll let you look at the new wall. Yeah. And planning for leaving for San Diego tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff done. Organization of cards and fun things. There we go. Yay! Just had to reset the old phone of Reno, setting it to all messages. All right. Well, let's just show you off what I get. See if I can do it if I get out of the shot. And we do it. Well, yeah, they're all here. So, yay! And we've got them in chat order. So the original Inspirato, God, go down this way. Here we go. The original group painting 2, group painting 3, the big wave, the twins that everybody's like, do 4 of. And I'm like, twins was rough enough, man. We'll get there. We've got our snowscapes. We've got my old paintings as well up there. Those are my 2-bar paintings that have ultimately inspired all of the elephant paintings. There are more that live other places and other things. So it's there. What do we got in here, Dirk McGirt? Now, well, I mean, I'm ready for the weekend, but it's pregame blues, brother, where what's going to happen and everything else. So until I get there, man, I'm not there yet. But hopefully soon enough I will be there. All I got to do is leave here, hop a train, catch a light rail, hang out for 3 hours, then I'm on a plane. 2 hours later, thanks to the time change, I'm there. So yeah, got my art bag packed, got everything packed. Everything is within compliance. I've got things. At $2,200, brother, I don't know how jealous you want to be. $2,200, and basically I'm just there to party, get cards signed, sing karaoke. Feels like a big bad old trip for minimal effort, so to speak. With that being said, it's the whole experience. Yeah, I know, but at the crux of it, if you're not really into the cards, it kind of doesn't matter. But thankfully, thanks to Riku-chan, I'll have extra cards, and then basically a few vendors have reached out to me, give me some inside track there, so I can pretty much get the whole vendor line done at least in half a day to 2 days. And then, I'll have Wednesday night there to grab all my sundries. Fun part is I didn't pack anything. No sundries. So I got to get a toothbrush and a bunch of other things, because it's like, do I want to? I'm not checking any bags. My whole bags weigh a grand total of 15 pounds. Most of that is my art bag. So closed for 4 or 5 days. I just haven't been on a trip for a long, long time. So yeah, a little bit of nervous energy there is the will. Plus, I don't know, man. I just keep going back and forth on this internet thing, man. The more and more I dip into these channels, the big list of 214, including myself, I'm just like, I'm a judgy prick. There's no other way around it. I'm just a judgy prick. And by that, I mean, we got to judge Nick Cage here while we coffee and contemplate and check chat. I'm just a judgy prick, man. I'm like, okay, this person's fucking. I find this person boring. I find this person's way of doing business frustrating. I find certain needs and wants no matter where I go, and then I'm basing it off of a scale of how into the cards they are, and they're a fucking card channel, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't want somebody to be too into the cards, but they need to be into the cards, otherwise they're not going to be in the cards. Yeah, it's very much a judgy prick scenario. Meanwhile, while we indulge, Lori, Lolo, good evening to you as well. All cage be praised. We are planning for card party. Everything's already planned and everything else. But since I will not be streaming on this channel, I'll be hopefully streaming on other people's channel. Other people, I'll be like, go live, let's go live, and then I get to play with others, and that'll be fun. And hey, Deli, welcome in. Hopefully you are having a better day today. I'm in the calm before the storm. I will be fine the second the damn plane gate opens and takes off. Everything's refundable, everything's done right. I have no travel worries. It's more of just the action of it, which is very nice. Like tonight, it's basically, yeah, shower, get yourself spruced up, wake up, have some fun with the wife before I go, and then, yeah, off I go to hang out with celebrities. And yeah, it's okay. Hey, not really is okay. It's when you don't feel anything that's the problem. Um, Second Tuesday in April, kind of went through a similar issue, and yeah, nothing like feeling fucking hollow or anything. But then again, if you're feeling hollow, you're still feeling something. So yeah, as long as you're feeling something, that's okay. Eventually, things will change, and all of that. And we have to appreciate all of that and all of that. That being said, well, I continued to indulge off camera, even though somebody told the owner of my he shed what I do in here, and they said we don't care. I'm still like, I don't want to do it anyway. Much like things that I didn't want to do today, definitely didn't want to go live. You probably came in on a little hate rant. As I've been going around to the 214, I just find personal problem after personal problem that I have with these recommends. And yeah, the inherent flaw is I don't really care about the cards. So then trying to jump in and be engaging when somebody's all about the cards, it sucks. It's like, oh man, they don't do song lyrics. Oh, they don't want to talk movie quotes. They don't want to shoot the shit. They don't want to chop it up, so to speak. But Deli, in case you didn't see it, we did fix up the wall. So we have Chaos, Proto Chaos, Chaos 1, Chaos 2, both the twins, a couple of the other ones. And then the rest of the wall has everything else put up onto it. So, I have been productive in spite of my continued pressure cooker to card party. But yeah, I don't know, man. It feels like I want to change the rules. Big T, what's up, buddy? I want to change the rules a little bit. Maybe not put such a value on significance. The whole point of that was that I could take that list of 214 and not rush through it and not just be like, cool, let me buy 2 packs and hopefully I get lucky and buy something, get something good. Chances are I usually got to buy about 6 packs to at least get an IR, generally speaking, depending on the set. And then, yeah, then I got to go through the rigmarole. Do they have order notes? I'm like, paying fucking shipping on a different app. I swear to fucking God, I get it. I get why, I understand why people do it. But I'm like, in my personal experience, my sense of business is to make it as easy for the customer as possible. Now, my sense of business is based off of bar trivia. I'm running a free event, karaoke, bingo, whatever. I'm running a free event. I'm selling drinks. So I need to be entertaining. I need to be populist. We can't go for some of that niche shit. We can throw a little in there, but there's these little things, right? Sort of. So the idea I've now acquired 55, and then Riku Chan was going to hook me up with the other 45. That gives me 100 single signatures. Then I've got to find 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got to find 5 non-texture jumbo cards. What I mean by that is just so I can fucking write on them easy, so I can get a bunch of group signatures as well. And in theory, that gets me through about half. And who knows what'll happen. And then, guys, guess what? I was very egotistical. I set aside cards for me to sign. So if somebody wants one of my signed cards, as opposed to a signed painting, they can get one too. And those are kind of fun. Yeah, I got it all stacked up. Plus, got housewarming gifts for everybody I'm staying with. just because, I don't know, hanging out with a bunch of celebrities in my eyes. Call them what you will. They'll argue with you all day long, but I'm like, well, you have 3,000 people worldwide that tune in on a somewhat regular basis. Like, you're kind of a celebrity, dude. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then again, I've now run into the realization I got to pick up a card saver 1 box. I got to get 100 fucking card savers for it. And then there's the whole PSA project. And then I started cleaning up everything else. And then I've still got all those Poke projects. And well, the good news is one thug's gift to me has arrived. Oh, look at that. So we will set it up and have Pokemon Cam's 2 boxes whenever I receive the missend to Kev the Poke Ghost. So 1 box will go here, another box will go here. The hits will be there. And we'll have a little Poke stand right behind. And then JR went ahead and just did something fun. He did something fun, so now I've got an art clap back, which is what I'm hoping to do today. Is make JR something fun so I can give it to him. I have other gifts for JR, but you know, these things take time, due diligence, effort on that part. Yeah, I didn't know I got one either. He just shoved it in the bag. JR hooked it up. In fact, for the birthday run, Corruption is taking his sweet ass time. Oh, I did get a 3rd one. Where is it? Where is it? I decided to organize the collection. And in doing so, I kind of misplaced some things. Where are you? Here we go. But the fun part is, I guess, I'm going to start looking forward to it. Let's stop being a sad sack as soon as the weed hits. But the fun part is yeah, there's a bunch of people I do know that are going to be there that I'm not staying with. So, yeah, we got Trainer Spree on my birthday. Bam. Give me a regular post. I was like, please just sign it. I'm like, all right, the foiling's cool on it. But yeah, I want this style without the foil in jumbo, but I want all the rest in regulars. Oops, grab that one. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Goated Gamer with the cool little mustache on the mouth. Uh-huh. And then, of course, I've got the JR signed funness. I got deuce of those, plus that. So a trip sig, which is always dope. So out of the 4 birthday cards, I've got them almost 2 weeks later, except for the Canadian one, which is taking its time, the one I spent the most on. I was like, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. And eventually the Frank Canadian wing will start. I think I just want to knock out all the Canadian people first. I'm just like, let's just get rid of the Canadian stuff. And then the last hard ones will be Australia and England for the signature collection. And then, of course, I'm just finding I've got stacks and stacks of cards that are bulk. And I'm like, yeah, keep them so we can do some of those art things. And I'm like, millions of canvases. I'm not sure if I really want to do that one either. So, nice. Big T, you got one too. Cool. Dope. That is a little bit of fun. So, in my goings on, I did finish the double twin elephant redo. I've still got it down here. The one I first started is not complete, but I did finish that one off camera. So again, breaking rules, my own personal settings, didn't go live, just enjoying shit, going ape shit as you do, and is kind of one of those fun things. So, I mean, I got 3 of you bouncing in and out of here, so maybe I should paint something, sketch something, do something. 2 of you in here. Maybe I just go live and I just talk to an empty room and feel better about shit. Go take a shower, do my hair, pass out, get some fancy coffee, and then make my way through public transportation and paid transportation to 3 states away, an 18-hour drive. I've done it before. I think maybe that's the other thing too. I keep thinking I'm going to San Diego, and 10 years in the military, I have 5 remaining friends left in the general San Diego area, and then spreading out from there in California. Plenty of you guys are out there as well. There's people, and I got to spend a night with those guys. So it just feels like there's not a lot of time to do things out there. And I've been out there before, so I swear to God, man, I'm like, I don't want to be that bitch, but I'm like, if anybody says we're going to the beach, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna be like, the beach, really? We're here for cards, It feels weird to me that I'm gonna be that way. And I'm just gonna remind myself to shut the fuck up and soak in the experience and just go with the flow of it. Because if I didn't want to do that, then the thing to have done is not to fucking go, and then I can just stay here doing this. But the whole point was to go out on an adventure, see what's out there, be anxious, be uncomfortable, but be willing to see what happens and not be forceful or pouty when shit doesn't. The concept of singing karaoke with PokeVault 08 sounds pretty fucking dope. And, he's got kids and a pregnant wife. Who the fuck knows what he's going to do? And then I'm failing to realize that, like, so many cool users are out there. New variables on my schnutz to hang out. John Lang may or may not. I don't know. John Lang can do whatever John Lang wants to do because I'm not in defeat. AO Famosa's out there. Like, all of the people that are actually going to take the most effort that are on that list should be out there. And then, yeah, there's some vendor friends that I've made through Nerd Chase and a few other things. And I swear to God, if Nerd Chase fucking raids me again, I'm going to lose it on him. I'm like, please do not dump off your children to me. They don't stay. It's pointless, man. There's like 10 other streamers going on right now. Pick Go to Gamer. Pick anything. Fuck. Why me? Big T, we got in and out here, brother. Thankfully, Utah has now progressed into one of those things where, like, the last thing we needed was a Jack in the Box, and we got one of those last year. And I'm 45, and I'm 45 years old, and 13 days old. 45 and 13 days old. So when it comes to food, there is nothing new under the sun. It's just more a combination of fusions and that sort of a thing. Used to be the Jack in the Box, though. That sourdough bacon cheeseburger that they got, though. Man, I go up to Idaho for that kind of shit. And of course, weed's legal out there, so of course I'll get that. And then there's this Mandalorian and Grogu's coming out. On its face, it feels weird to go on a vacation to a theater to do that, but those tickets will say San Diego, and it's about the people that you're around. So the thing I have to remember here is not what I'm doing, it's who I'm doing it with. And who I'm doing it with are pretty cool. The nerve-wracking part is I've never actually met any of these people in person. I feel like most of them have seen my stream, so they know I talk and chat the way I do in person. I have levels of decorum. I understand certain rules, certain rights, certain things. Oh, yeah, Big T, we got them all. The only thing we don't have out here is White Castle or Checkers. Some of the East Coast shit, but we have comparables. Like, we don't have Waffle Houses out here, but, I mean, a Denny's is a fucking Denny's, Split hairs all you want, but I'm like, yeah, it's bacon, pancakes, and shitty coffee for 50 cents. I mean, what more do you want for a drunken escapade of food? Taco Bell? I haven't done Taco Bell in like 20 years, man. So, yeah, I'm not really down. I'm just anxious as a motherfucker, I've had a couple panic attacks, just trying to get everything the fuck together and to make sure that things can be okay when I fucking leave, too. Yeah, right? And there's online personas, there's things that I do. It's one of these things where it's just like the old adage, never meet your heroes kind of a thing, kind of comes into play here. I don't put anybody on that kind of pedestal ever anymore. After 10 years in the military, yeah, I've met heroes. I'm good. I'm good. I know what a real hero looks like. So that's fine. But mostly I don't want to be an asshole. And I can very easily be an asshole, stating personal preferences, opinions about things. There's certain conversations or things, or maybe the fact that I'll have my little movie tick song quote trivia host bullshit on full fucking tilt. Maybe they get bored of that. Dude, is that all you do? Just quote songs and movies? Kind of. I also smoke a lot of things and, occasionally I have some drinks. And yeah, that's it. I just kind of shoot the shit and hang out. It's all the me and the wife ever do, man. We just hanging out, couple homebodies enjoying life. We go out to see things we want to go out and see, and then we're good. So and then of course there's the actual card party thing. So then it's like, well, do I latch on to the host that brought me out there, and I just make sure I follow her around and stuff? Do I mess around? Do I give the people they brought with them time to go do what they want to do, and then I'm just helping? Then I'm a concierge for these people? Like, that doesn't, I mean, that sounds like fun. I don't mind being helpful, but that doesn't sound like a maximum effort of a trip, but it's lower priorities. Do I even have, yeah, I do. Okay. I keep seeing chats pop up. Yeah, because my shit's delayed. Oh no, Deli, you're good. I'm just kind of bitching and moaning right now. I didn't really want to go live. I just I'm like, well, it's Tuesday, man. You go live on Tuesday. It's funny, this whole channel started because I was just bored waiting for PokeTubers to start. And now in the last 5 weeks, I've completely burned that out where I'm just like, I don't care if somebody's on. I will get to them when I get to them. I want to be one place. I'm not even doing 2 streams anymore. I was doing 9, 11 streams, somewhere in that field, just open tabs. Just like, cool, we'll get 10 minutes. And then I leave, mute, unmute, 10 minutes, trying to get a flavor. And I just don't like most of these people. It's a personal preference. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying in my personal preference, I'm finding a lot of issues. And then there's the problem, the biggest problem of all, I don't want to buy anything. Like, you buy 20 boxes of Nihil Zero, you're done on perfect order. You buy 2 cases of Ninja Spinner, you're kind of done with Ninja Spinner, which means you're also done with Chaos Rising. Everybody's all shocked about these pull rates, and I'm like, they weren't any fucking better in Japanese, guys. Like, I don't know what you're expecting here. Every box has got a gold card. Like, everybody seems so fucking disappointed now. They wanted it to be good, but perfect order was such shit. I'm like, it's kind of the same thing, man. I guess your copium wore off. I'm being very undude. Like, I should just be more. Basically, I just got to smoke more dope. That's all there is to it. I just got to get all dopied up to the gills, get the who gives a shit giggles on. Neither crap though. No. And again, these are all personal preferences. Like watching Opossum, keeping up with Rattle, Opossum Bud, Kira, Rock Sandy, and oh fuck, what's the 5th? There's a 5th one. Poke News, not market people, but like general Vert. But don't get me wrong, Vert's a person. Okay, as people, I'm sure they're fine. Okay, as reporters and other things, it's kind of weird. A lot of personal vendettas, a lot of this, that, and the others with it. And at the end of the day, the person is out of business. The person in question here is out of business, and that's it. It's done. But now we have to hold people account. We have to weigh in opinions. We have to do this kind of shit. And the fact that comic books are cleaned and pressed all the fucking time, and that is not considered altering, is amazing. So there's some finer split hair points here. Again, personal preferences. They can't be wrong by stating a personal opinion. But the fucking chimps just grabbing this information and flinging it like shit everywhere around. And it's just like some dickhead rolled into Vault's chat, and I spam because I know how it goes. You know, he's barely reading chat, but if I throw it out there enough, he'll fucking see it. But I change it up. It's like I'll post that one thing 3 times, and boom, we change up some verbiage, make it a little shorter. Boom, we post that 3 times, still not read, boom, and so on and so forth. But it's the same shit. And it's just like, you already know the fucking answer. Why haven't you publicly talked about this? 1, he probably didn't fucking know about it. 2, somebody else said he did it. He never fucking said he did it. So what the fuck are you talking to him about? Yeah. Yeah. You see what I'm getting at? This whole horse shit that surrounds everything. Because it's not just this. You could talk about scalpers of Stanley Cups, Lego, Magic the Gathering scalpers. Fucking holy shit. Fucking Star Wars Celebrations for the 50th. It's coming up. Holy fuck, man. You want to talk about meeting Pat for $1,000? Star Wars Celebration tickets, like basic line, I think were $1,000. And now that's like $1,500 general admission. And then it's like $7,000-$8,000 for the big, hey, you can go anywhere and stand in line for an hour. Still, you'll stand in line for an hour. It's fucking, it's insane. All right. So it happens everywhere to everything. So everyone is just reselling, it feels like. And then, of course, like I said, I got my own problems with how business is conducted. And normally I would never even fucking talk about it. I'm just like, all right, well, I'll go through this inconvenience this one time and then we're fucking done, which is also making me feel fucking bad. Like some of these people are kind of cool, but I'm like, all right, I got to like unsubscribe to you because you have upcomings every day for the next 37 days. And I don't want that on my screen kind of a thing. And then it's like, well, yeah, I do make a significant impact there and things are cool, but what if I make 150 new friends? Let's just say out of the list of 214, 64 of them are duds, one and dones, boom, for whatever reason, we were done with them. And then all of a sudden, yeah, I have 150 significant more. There's no fucking way. I have all the time in the world and I would not be able to do it. I would not be able to give everybody their justified time at the time they do it. I would be like one of those old school network programming boards, like time slots down here. And then we go through the night and then it's like, cool, here's everybody that's on. What do we really, slate out what I want to watch? Like, goddamn. So this is a very interesting concept to talk about for coffee and contemplation. Because the signature collection is going to be art. Oh, you're going to have a great binder. Motherfucker, I'm going to have 6 frames as big as Nick Cage. Boop, 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 boop. Museum glass, $1,500 frames. That way the indulgences will not affect them. And then on top of that, I'll get pre-cut foam for the whole thing, which is why we got to plan it out, which is why I was like, well, how many of these people do we really want? Then I could start planning out, budgeting, saving. So even though it might take me 2 years, I'm thinking about the start of the project, the middle of the project, and what the end project looks like, which is ultimately where that big ass list came from, is so that way we can organize that list into a manageable thing. I've only got, I guess I could do a frame of international. It'd be like, cool, here's the Australian and the British wing and the Canadian part. That's all one frame. And then it's 5 frames of America. Like, that sounds interesting. Hey, Charlie. Yeah. So full of ennui, buddy, going to San Diego. This is pre-game contemplation. Tomorrow I leave for the Super Bowl, basically. Got to make sure I'm trained, I'm ready, I'm practiced. And dipping into all these chats that I've been doing. And yeah, like I've hit 45 in the last 5 weeks, easy. easily a new 5. Dipped into Go Spencer, you know, I'm going here, I'm going a little bit here. Keep going over to Smoke 'em On. Fucking, there's like, it's like, okay, how much significance do I assign it? I'll send you my search list. Okay. Deli, send me anything you want, buddy. If it makes you happy, I'm happy to make you happy, buddy. I need a new layer of stress. No, 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 no. In my current health disposition, see, like back in the day, oh, I'd have no problem with this shit. All this stress would go to my gut. But since I had the incident, it now goes to my back, my neck, my legs, my feet, my hands, and the neck is the worst by fucking far. Because if your neck's fucked, you're gonna have a little problem sleeping, compounded interest, so on and so forth. But guys, here's the cherry on top. Woe is me. Woe is me. Oh God. Oh God. Here's the cherry on top. When I get to the Super Bowl, it's fucking game time. It's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna make sure it's a fucking blast because of all of this that I'm going through. It's like, no, 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 no. We went through all of this. You know, we're not going to pout. We're not going to gripe. We're not going to bitch. We're not going to moan. We're going to be direct. We're going to be honest. And if we have to, we'll go it the fuck alone for a little bit. I've got enough money and resources and friends out there that no matter what the fuck happens, I mean, the last time I was in San Diego, I was supposed to be there for 7 days. Stayed 53 days. Left with 35 pounds of marijuana on a straight shot 18-hour drive back here. Thank God this was 15 years ago and I don't do any of that shit anymore because things change. But yeah, so, you know, there's some fear and anxiety of where I'm going, hanging out with the celebrities and shit. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, Charlie, that is true. I did look at that. It was $1,000 for that. And Charlie, I don't know if you know this about me. I kind of I make my own magic, dude. I make my own luck. Face like this personality was cultured and developed for a reason. So there are easy ways to get these things, but the goal is to try to do it with significance. So significance usually is meeting somebody. So it's I'm out in the smoke pit, boom, they come rolling up vaping or something, you know. The one time, the only place that is fucking off limits, I don't care who the fuck you are or whatever. We all piss and shit. You leave people alone when they're pissing and shitting. You don't hang out by the fucking door, man. I see people doing this shit at bars, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get the fuck away from them. Give them time to go sit back at their fucking table and do it. Right? You just go up and ask. Yes, it's all events. I will be going to Texas. See, Charlie, when you tell me things like this, it makes me want to go to Texas now. I spent 4.5 years in Texas. They can keep Texas. But, you know, I guess that's the crux of the meeting I'm going to. It's not necessarily the biggins. It's the people in chat. Because at least 125 of those people are in chat. You're one of them, Charlie. Dele, you're one of them. Big T, you're one of them. Lolo is one of them. You know, these are people that do kind of stream, but there's no like access point. Like Dele streams, she does fantastic streams. She'll tell you fucking differently, but don't listen to her. She's just being modest. It's the way Dele is. If she wasn't the way she was, we wouldn't fucking like her. She can be Dele. That's awesome shit. She does awesome shit. She tries real fucking hard and she succeeds even harder. It's amazing, man. It's fucking magic. So dope, right? I'm still there. It is. Laugh out loud. I'm still learning my craft, Ellie. If you ever stop learning, you'll have problems. you'll genuinely have problems. It's when you stop learning, trying, and you start phoning shit in. That's when you're going to run into real problems. So, hi, bye, good night, Kaz. I hope to run into you soon. We're just kind of shooting the shit, I guess. Maybe I'll paint something. Maybe I won't. I don't know. If enough of you guys grab out your pitchforks and torches, form a little mob, I'll probably whip something out to paint. Or you get one of your sweet celebrity friends to bring in 20 people, and then I'll be like, okay, let's show it off and I'll get to do a showmanship thing. But unlike my shows that I used to do, I get to be a little bit more direct. Because my shows, man, I scripted within an inch of their fucking lives. I would write it, rewrite it twice, read it out loud, mock perform it, and then also a final readout with phonetics and spelling. Yes, this is true, Big T. My real problem is there's a time crunch. So I have just enough time that I can make. All right, let's talk art. Let's fucking talk art. We have the black sheet. So the direction was beach at night, silver and black Squirtle. I can do anything I want because, well, the paper's black, so we got the night. So then all we have to draw is the beach and preferably a moon, show some light. That way we can see what the fuck's on the beach. And then we draw out a sweet little Squirtle. And where all the black lines are, we start with white and then we coat over with silver. And that's it. And then variations of other colors in between, but basically some soft highlights that'll make up the toes. But then we got to figure out the angle because I want him contemplating on the beach. Oop, here we go. I want him contemplating on the beach like this, but we're on the other side. We're over here looking over at him while he's looking at the moon and shit. So that's going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of practice. And yeah. Back to the black paper problem. Like we got over the original canvas problem. And then we set up a second one, but we never really did that one. So getting back into this kind of stuff, and this is a little bit more technical, okay? Because we have to balance our light and our dark. And unlike with white, black's a little tougher, a little more expensive, if you will, 15 cents a sheet, it's like, cool, well, there's two sides, but then how do you sketch and what do you do? And then there's this other thing where I have 127 inspiration picks, paintings that I've seen in different styles, coloring, shapes, locations that I want to do. And on top of that, I have 5 or 6 from Daniel Domeno Arts that he did, projects that I want to do that have been waiting the whole time. Projects for you guys, so coming forward, it's like basically go take a vacation, get your head on right, get out into the world, meet these real people, figure out what's real, what's right, find the balance in the internet horse shit of things, and ultimately probably find to let go what truly does not matter. Just let it go. Does any of this fucking matter? God damn it, does not. I know where the priorities are, but feelings, people, things like that. Charlie, you do what you need to do, brother. Wash hands, make good choices. You're all good. So, yeah, basically, yeah, I got a lot of emotions. My emotions. And people might think you're crazy, but therapy is basically just talking. Okay. So if you're in a room by yourself and you have the ability to talk and just bare soul, it's therapeutic. It helps to have therapy so that way when you go down these emotional traps and pitfalls and these intensities and perhaps behaviors that are attached with them, that you can gain the awareness, the understanding, the placement and the identification of those emotions attached with those actions. Hey man, you're drinking your sorrows away. Don't go to the bar. Very simple and straightforward, very hard to do in practice. Having somebody there to guide you along and let you know what your pitfalls and what your adjustments are is, hey man, you can go to the bars. You just can't drink anything. Well, I don't want to go to the bar to drink anything. What I mean is don't drink alcohol. They have water. Buy a $5 fucking soda. Sip on it. Who cares? You patronize the business. You're not fucking bumming in there. And, you're okay. You can go in there and hang out with people and you can see people get wasted in real fucking time and see how their emotions change and how memories falter and how you could really just say anything and do anything to these drunk asses, and they're not going to remember. And I don't mean that in like a dark, ominous way. I mean that in a playful, fuck with your friends kind of way. Like show them Aguin, shit, the French band. That's all the rage right now. Porte Aguin, Agaguin, something like that. Aguine is the last part of it. But yeah, you'll know them when you see them. So, yeah, lots said, a lot of opinions, a lot of, well, this guy's probably an asshole. Yeah, the government definitely made me turn into that. Not my fault exactly, but it is my fault that I continue to do it. But then again, I'm aware of it and I'm doing my fucking best. Can you hope for anything more from a 45-year-old white male? If only everybody could just kind of work out their feelings before they did shit, ruminate and stress about it for 3-4 days, get all the shit out, get all the venom out, get it all out, and then you go hang out with the people. And you're like, oh great, yeah, all that shit I thought and said before, I'm fucking dumb. That's not even close to what it's gonna be. And then of course, if I really want to be an asshole, it's like, yeah, I've been packed since last night. I could have left today. I can leave at any fucking moment, and that would be okay. Everything's packed, everyone's thought of, everyone's considered, so to speak. Don't want to leave people out, but ultimately, at the end of the day, I do kind of want to impress some of these people. They seem like cool people. Just want to be cool, man. Want to be popular. Live out all the dreams that I didn't think were possible in high school. Oh, I'll never be this. Bullshit. You'll never be that in high school because no one should be. You're in fucking high school. You're there to learn. Socializing is a smaller portion of it. All right. So the idea I have in my head for this, we're going to do it at a low angle shot, right? Where is my pencil? Aziz, pencil. I can actually pencil this out. You might not be able to see it, but there we go. Thank you, Aziz. See, it's a pencil and utility box. Got art band. College art classes, kiddos. They're fucking hilarious. All right, we got knives. We got erasers. We have got Sharpies. We've got glue. We got studs. Oh, the sharpener somewhere. Sharpener's in the big bag. So we might have to use a couple of these. So in doing this, like I said, I don't normally like to sketch it out, but for you guys, let's fucking do it. Let's give it a shot. And then we flip it over and we actually do it on the right. And then the person has the original sketch to go with it. So I feel like I want it in the center. So I can draw a moon there. Moonbeams, right? Got our nice little palm tree action going out here. Something like this. We'll work on perspective later. Come in here, we do a nice little come down here. Our straight horizon line, dink. We got our little going on back and forth. Doing our little wave thing. And I kind of wanted to do it flat, but I've never done a flat fucking night painting. It's like, oh no, it's on black paper. This needs to be dynamic and have some fun. A little rocky there. You can have a big ass old Palmer going right here. Tink. Tink. Right? And of course, you can't see a goddamn thing. So I'll bring it in for the real thing. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just listen to me bitch and moaning. extract free therapy from you guys. All right, we got our little rock here, and then we've got our sweet little yeah, Dele. There's a lot of you have two avenues, you have two lanes that are running at the same time. Most people barely can cope with one, and you got two lanes running. So I know you have a social network, but hopefully you might consider me in that. If there's something I can help you out with, you let me know. I'm around. For you, Dele, I'm around. Some of you other fuckers, not so much. And who they are, they're not in chat anyway. They haven't been in here since the first couple ones anyway, so who gives a shit? But yeah. Okay, so we're going to draw our nice little Squirtle. We wanted our nice little round head. Bulbous head. Yeah, planning and logistics is kind of my deal. Paperwork, that sort of fun shit is sadly one of what God gave. God gives us all gifts, right? Bam. There we go. We got a little Squirtle head. And we come back down. We got his shell. We got his little squiggles. Hints. And of course, if I looked at my reference photo, that would definitely fucking help. But like I said, I just want to at least capture the idea of what we want. Well, all right. Poor is a subjective term. You know, unless you write a mausoleum for somebody and you knew 6 months in advance, I don't think you can do anything to the pharaoh level. You know, there's some people that did some shit. You know, they've got some hardcore fucking family planning going on. And short of that, cut yourself some fucking slack, man. Oh no, I wanted his arms behind his back. It is. It is. So, my advice, Ellie, cut yourself some slack. Do not stand on pomp, circumstances, and traditionalism, because that shit usually costs about $7,000 per item. You know, when I go, yeah, put me in the fucking landfill. Even I guess I don't know. Torch me up. Do not waste $7,000 on a box. Do not waste a plot. Do not waste the whole thing, man. Go fucking go cheap. You know, and then spare no expense on the celebration of life. Spare no expense, you know, like the wedding's got the reception, you know, do a similar thing with that. Celebrate the fucking person, you know, all tears and sadness and all that. And an open fucking casket, that doesn't do a goddamn thing for anybody. Not really. It's like, oh, no, no, no. Do they want you to continue to suffer after they've already gone? Fuck no. I don't know any hardcore bastard that wants that. But this is off topic. Sorry, Deli. It's a very sensitive topic. I'm very garish on this based on I've done 55 military funerals over the course of goddamn 2009. It's almost 18 years. I had to stop doing them because I used to be the guy that could hand the flag off. This is you have just removed the flag from there and you were handing it to usually the spouse. A couple times it was the mom. Those ones broke me. The moms broke me, you know, and all service and honor and all things to people, but it's one of those things where, hey, now if Squirtle could reach behind his back, what would his hands look like? Think of that old guy name. Sorry to distract. Yeah. Deli, it sounds like you've already got a practical mindset and you've kept your emotions locked where they need to be in remembrance and yourself and what it means and all that other stuff. So keep on keeping on, girl. You will get there. This too shall pass. It's always darketh before the dawn. Insert your cliche here. See, now the fun part is where this guy has the 3 toes because we can see front. Since we're doing the side angle, it's going to be a little different. And we also got to leave room for the tail. So maybe we just pop that down there. And then the Squirtle tail comes out. Okay, we erase so we can see. Yeah, proportions are a little off, but whatever. Give our guy a little friend here. Bloop. Right. Okay, now let's bring in for the real thing, and hopefully we can let you see what I drew. There's my little squirrel guy. He's looking up at the little moon guy. We've got little planets, and we got a wave. We get the little guys. Right? That looks like a duck in camera. But you can see how little dots and lines and everything else kind of work out. Dele, you are in a position that you need to remind people that you are in charge. And if they want to do this, you are more than fucking happy to go to just grieving the loss. And if they want to be assholes about it, they don't need to be around. It could be that fucking simple. All right. Dele, my dad passed away on April. I was actually on stream that day. It was one of those things. There's this religious funeral. The man was never religious. I was like, he doesn't want that. I guarantee you, he doesn't want that. If he wanted that, he would have gone to church in real life. He never did. Why the fuck did you spend $10,000 on that? Then they wanted me to go and speak, and I'm like, well, you didn't talk to me about a fucking thing, and I don't want any part of this. So I didn't even go. There's a placard that I've seen a couple times and everything else, but we weren't really fucking close either. It's just like, cool, pay off their fucking debts, get clear out all the fucking paperwork, and then maybe 8 to 10 weeks later, when all the fucking paperwork processes and everything else, you come up for fucking air, and then maybe you can remember the good times and actually grieve the fucking person. But everything is just so go, go, go. And then out of the woodwork, all the fucking family comes and shit. And then there's a will, and then there's a fucking attorneys, and then there's all this horse shit. And then all of that, there's no time to grieve. So you tell those fucking people to fuck right the hell off, Dele. Because if they are making you feel like you can't respect your mom that way, send them the fuck packing. Have them send an attorney. They want to fork over the cash to do kind of that shit. Like, get fucking serious. Otherwise, shut the fuck up or help. Go get a lawyer, shut the fuck up, or help. I need one of those 3 things out of you. You choose. I'm not wasting any more time on it. You be firm, you be fucking fair, but you don't do that shit. Do not do that shit to you. Do not bend over backwards. Your loss. They can share in that loss, but as far as loss hierarchies go, I'm pretty sure you're the tip of the fucking spear. So sorry. That's what I've said. Repeat, 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 repeat. Yeah. It's not good. It's not fucking good at all. It's always fucking family. See, this is why I don't like my family. My wife's family, I'm great with, bend over backwards. I helped them when they lost their grandparents and shit like that. And that was a little closer than I wanted to be. But even then, I had to go lawyer up and be like, okay, you will cease, you will help, or you will shut the fuck up. Choice is yours. Oh, big T, man. It's fucking brutal. Brutal. You put on a big show for the person, and they're like, well, it's just an excuse to get away. It's like, how fucked is your job? That one, you have to fake a reason to leave and go not be at your job for at least 2 years, 2 weeks, minimum a year, even in this fucked up country. But yeah, no one's hurt me more or fucked with my emotions harder than family, which is why nobody on the internet or anything outside of what my checks are and what my wife thinks about me, everything else can fuck right the hell off as fast as fucking possible. And if you keep insisting, or you are a 5-year-old like I can be about some shit, oh, I will show you my 5-year-old. My little 5-year-old military self will rock that fucking shit out of here. Just gone. Never coming back. Yeah. Sorry, Deli. Like I said, it's a shit pickle of a situation, emotionally and physically, and then assholes come in like that, and family can be assholes just as well. Don't talk about yeah, blah blah blah. But yeah, shit gets me heated because this was my job in the military. These are all of a 7-factor matrix of the job that completely fucking wrecked me. Absolutely wrecked me. Yes, I know where the bodies are buried. They're the malfeasancies, problems, paperwork, shit. And I was the tip of the fucking spear for all of it. And it's just like, God damn it. You know, I developed empathy and caring after. It was a problem. So thankfully I'm there now. Guys, art. Sorry, Deli. I didn't want to talk about my own shit for this reason. Because a lot of people go in and trauma dump in his stream. And Deli, I'm not saying that's what you did. You did not, in fact, do that. You were very cool, and I knew. Fucking nerd chase. Is this because I harass him? Brian, is this because I harass you? Do you not have any other friends? Type Packs couldn't go live. We couldn't do something like that. We are drawing squittles that look like ducks. That's what we're doing. We're also bitching and moaning and complaining about the state of things. Yeah. So what we are doing is we are clapping back against Pokey Price is Right, JR. Julius, welcome in. You are my first mod of the day. Julius, everyone is a mod here. That way everybody can link, because we don't do Streamlabs. We rip off of a 2016 MacBook Pro straight off of YouTube Studio. No OBS, no bullshit. Just internet, me, and you. So feel free to pimp your channel. Everybody else, Laura, what's up, guys? We did get the wall together of everything that's still left. That's our prototype chat painting. And we have our chat painting. We have our newest chat painting. We have a fun one here. We have the twins. We've got a black and a white sunset. We've got our seascape. We've got our elephants. And then I got that mossy bastard because the wife made me replace them. And of course, all praise to St. Cage. We've also got our ever-blooming fucking stack of Pokemon art projects that have been done, tins, and other things. Hey, Brian, remember the Hoenn tin? There it is. Remember this one? Remember that Evo Skies pack you got me? Remember PokePack Magic with them? Remember? I remember. So great. Hey, FJ. All right. Furford. Welcome to being super mod. You are a managing mod. Now you can time out anybody you want. FJ, what's up, brother? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. That snowy scene. Oh my God. Okay, Laura, for you, we shall dismount from the vault. We'll give you a closer look. Big T was going to purchase this, but we decided to change some plans, and we're going to have to craft him a new one after Card Party. But yeah. You see the fun little mountains and then the little tweeds. We got some other things. Yeah. Big T came in. I asked for a color. He said gray. I was like, you got it, bad boy. You got it. And then, of course, there was the group effort to get me over my trauma. The last time I was bitching and moaning this hard, and I decided to fucking quit everything with Zed Northern Lights. Very similar concept, but if you notice, we have red, we have green, and we have blue. Look at that blue. Of course, we got stars. We got all the little stars back there. Right? It was a little bit of fun. Got a little too excited with this tree, but that's fine. You know, we had some fun with it. There's a little path. Well, Big T, like I said, Discord message is the place for that. Throw it on out. You know, no wrong answers, buddy. I expect to stand back. I can throw out an answer. You can throw out an answer. Nothing can happen. Something can happen. Guys, and then we finish the twins. The twins. So green, purple, green, purple. How does it all fucking work? Here we go. Aziz. Light. Look at that tree, though. Look at it. It's so very tree. And very fucking purple. Deli's like, purple. My jelly, it's my jam, it's my sauce. But yeah. And we got the nice. This was done 3 months prior to that one. So you can markedly see my improvement in trees and shading and funness. So. And then, of course, I should probably go get the yeet painting off the wife's wall. But we got this one in progress. It's got Sharkpedo right up here. Sharkpedo. Well, ooh, frothy grass. Whoosh. We still got to darken this up, but we're going to put a Lampress, Red Gary, the Pelican one, some Pidgeots up in the sky, a field of other things, because to get the Lampress is the bus. Usually has 6 to 8 Pokemon. If you play the game, you know what it's all about. And then, of course, the one that everybody loves, the first Chaos painting, chat decided, that is PokeJac's Scissor Gang for Life's Charizard, my first Pokemon in painting form. He's the Shining Thought. And then, of course, we have Uncle Phil's dick with PokeLawyerDave's jizzing on the Tentacruel from my sister-in-law. And then my mom's 3 holes. Take a look at my mom's 3 gassy holes here. Do what you want with my mom's 3 holes. That's cool. And chat. We signed it and we had some fun. And we learned some things here. A little wave set. Just a little wave set. We get the orange. And it was fun. And if you go back to the live, you'll notice that there's a giant golden wing dick that we started with. And I'm not going to show off the other one, but let's show off the rainbow. Here's me showing off all my toys, guys. Look at the rainbow. Look at the rainbow. Look at it. Rainbow. But the most interesting one is this one. This is an old practice canvas. It's got about 15 paintings underneath it. But if you come up close, it looks like shit. But if you go far, far away, I'm wanted, dead or alive. Right, little horse guy just fucking rolling through off into the sunset. All right, I see chat fucking rolling. Probably Brian being like, drink a beer, bitch. I'm like, let's see you drink a beer in open packs, motherfucker. I would love to see it. In fact, I would pay money to see it. Let's check chat here. Furford, stick with me, buddy. You could be a big dick, beautiful man that can also paint too. Pretty gorgeous. He's sweet to me. Whoa. My A word only gave me the math and training. Furford, it's a learned fucking thing, bro. The Veggie Beast, what's up? I wish I could do the thing. Juju, Deli. All right, thank you. That's high praise. Happy to send you one with some return postage with a signed card. Trade out. He did say drink a boot. Laugh him out. That sweet, beautiful man. Laura, I've done lots of local work. We have an annual Lebowski Fest that I used to design their graphics for. But if you guys didn't see, I got my Poke Prices Right JRs. Thank you, little Squirtle, which is dope. Would I ever draw you a starter story? Sure, buddy. I got black paper. It'd take a little time. But as you can see, we're about to doodle out a nighttime painting. Come on, get in there. Aziz, get to your position. That way the light can show. We have it all designed this way. There we go. right? So we got a moon shining up here. We'll do some wicked sick clouds. Jesus, what am I doing showing you the pencil drawing? Let's just show you what it could look like. It will look something like this. And then we'll have a fucking Squirtle down here, but not on this. This is different. But essentially, this is what we're doing. Because anything in art, Furford, is four things. It is a shape, it is a light, it is a dark, and it is a place. The only difference between this cloud and it being a tree is it being lower, green, and with a little stem. Shape, color, place. That's all any of this shit is, man. It's drawing out a little half circle and going with my finger until it's done. It's realizing that this black underneath needs to stay there. So when I'm applying the blue underneath, I'm going to streak out that I need to think to keep this black. And I throw in a medium gray. I throw in a white on top of that gray. We swirl. Then we make those little fun clouds. And then maybe we add some of that blue in there. Right? And then we keep this bitch all small and dark in the back because he lives back there. But then we come all the way up here and we get these rocky sills, these little rockies and cliffies and fun things. We got the little foam. We got the Eye of Le Tigre. We got this down here. So it's totally 1,000% possible, Furford. Only thing stopping us from doing anything is our fucking selves. All right, back to the chat. Jesse, what was it? A fucking SAR fucking trainer? Didn't he get Iono or something? I was watching. Too many steps. Dick got caught in the toaster. That happens. A fucking Squirtle. Well, on our next chaos painting, third week of June, Tuesday, third Tuesday in June, we will be doing the chaos painting, Veggie. The chaos painting is basically, chat tells me what to paint. So it was purple clouds, green lightning. We got some fun green lightning back there. Could have done a little bit more on lightning, going like light green on the outside too, but we didn't know what we were doing. Then it became a lake. Then it became a pink mountain. And then all of a sudden, somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me. Somewhere out there, where we belong. Right, so the Squirtle would be basically like the chart here. And we can get her done that way. A nearly really? Yep, Charmander. Damn, I need right. So good. Next time we're going to talk about Bambi's mom getting shot, and within the first 5 minutes of the film, Artax drowning in the swamp of despair. Papa, wake up! Wake up, Papa! Papa, wake up! Yeah, I'm a bastard, man. It's cool, right? Saint Cage be praised. Yes. So, kiddos, I got you here. I got 2 hours at least. FJ, how about a painting of a Jedi? Possibly Qui-Gon parting a tidal wave at night, testing his connection to the living force with Alakazam. Are you talking about the spoon-bending Pokemon there, FJ? There are no wrong answers here. Jesse, you did? Jesse broke the damn curse, huh? Veggie Beast, that is Mr. Unicorn, or as FJ, as I will call him for the next 6 days. FJ, keep that in the back of your head. When you say Qui-Gon with a tidal wave at night, I'm very much Ten Commandments Moses. Let's just draw it. So you have a nice platform. You can't see that. So we have a nice platform up here. Like this. And we have our Qui-Gon, our little head thing. Do some nice shoulder thing. Bop. Draw out a quick lightsaber. Bop, 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 bop. Something like that. And then we have rolling waves. Hold on, I gotta look straight at this. Doing some fun perspective shit. I don't know how to actually draw out the living force with Alakazam, but let's just draw a nice little spoon that looks like a sperm. That's okay. We'll draw another spoon. Right. And we do the same kind of thing. You know, we'll do the moon up here. Some big old clouds, dink. This, some smaller clouds, tink. Some foam frothy things up here, dink. Some background, foam frothy things here, dink. Background, moonlight, stretching, moonlight, stretching. All right, let's bring it up for the real thing so you can see what the fuck I just drew. Let's get it straight so you can actually see it. There we go, Aziz. So Qui-Gon kind of, those are supposed to be 2 spoons. I guess Alakazam is using his spoons. I don't know, maybe he's over. He's Tom Cruising. Who cares? That's my little lightsaber thing. We have the outcropping of the cliff here, right? We have the divided waters. We got some little seascape out here. We got some far away clouds. We've got the big banner thing because that's always an eye-pleasing thing. We've got our moonshine. Boom. So unless it's something like this, FJ, sperm spoons use riplets in the air. Big T. Okay. Now, FJ, I have gifts. I was going to draw you something as well. So you get to choose between gifts or drawing, and you get to see the gifts first. And I'll probably be there long enough. I'm bringing this stuff anyway. So let me know. I have multiple kinds of paper, all the shit that I need. We can kind of go from there. Unless you want to see your gifts now, FJ, and then you can tell me I'm way off, and then I can start drawing now. Because JR gave me the Squirtle, and One Thug gave me this for my birthday. So I'll have a little Poke stand back here. Pokemons. I'm in the Pokemons. Actually, I need a logo. Now, FJ, I wanted to save this for when we met, but have you considered the beautifulness of stop motion? I love your videos. And guys, Figure Jedi, F-I-G. Jesus Christ. It's not like I don't have fucking chat here. If you've not already subscribed to Mr. Unicorn, do me the biggest fucking favor in the world. He's already got enough to go mobile, but he gets a little bit more once he gets to 100. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There he is. There he is. Should have been like, mods, grab his fucking channel. But we don't do that here. Mods do not do work. They mod me. All right, guys, if you've not subscribed up to FJ's channel, please do so now. It's the link that's there. FJ has a lot of toys, but FJ has backgrounds. FJ makes dioramas. And he's got this really cool Mask of the Phantasm themed Batman universe video up. But he's also got some really bitchin' shit with Spider-Man. You know, think of your cool toys. And he's got the giant size Ant-Man, Giant Man, if you will. Ant-Man when he becomes giant. And he's got the HasLab version of that one, which is only I was torn between that and the Sentinel from the deal. Guys, I'm going to lean back to coffee and contemplation. I'm going to light one up. I suggest you do that. So chug something, do something. But yeah, if you can go give him a few little extra subscriber padding, that'd be dope. Yeah, but FJ, Bubala, baby, talk to me. Stop motion. It's the same, similar thing that you're doing. But instead of filming, you're just taking either burst photos and you move things a tiny bit, then you move things a tiny bit, then you move things a tiny bit, and then you just take those 3 ones and you have that jump cut. I don't want to call it robot chicken, but ain't nothing new under the sun, brother. It's how you do it. It's you, your personality, that is the difference. So don't worry about that shit. Be you and do that stuff. Yeah, my dad, world's coolest dad. That's my dad. It's my dad, Kurt Russell. And then Nick Cage, St. Cage of Nicholas, patron of painting, trivia, and insert a vice frivolity. Jess, thank you. We don't do that here. Jess, no. We're not here for monetization, memberships, any of that bullshit. You link your own links. You tell them what show you're going to be at. Guys, if you are anywhere in the Jersey area, Jesse does vending. So, as a mod, you can go to any other user and go to their channel. Sadly, if you go to Ebony Unicorn's channel, you go to the wonderful, the majestical one, the one that gave me this sticker. I'm a fucking unicorn. The unicorn. You can go there and get it. Hey, FJ, is Ebony packed? I've been packed since last night. I can leave at any moment. I don't want to rub it in, but if I need more motivation, we could do that. Yeah, and Jesse, I appreciate that, but yeah, I'm just looking for some hardcore painting enthusiasts that just want to talk shit, maybe drink a beer, have a smoke, whatever. You do your end. I'm not bothering you on my end. Let me do me. And yeah, every once in a while we get a beautiful wave or some fun things, or we just put the bunny back in the box and we call it a stream. No need for the sorry, brother. You didn't know. You didn't know. I want to go into the stop motion, but I'm not ready. Still growing in the forest that way. Jesse, or no, not Jesse. FJ. You're not quite ready for Yoda on your back yet, buddy. But you've already landed on Dagobah, so you might as well set up camp, start doing some shit, and get practicing. So the more you start, the more you can practice, the more you can do it. And if it really, really sucks, that's okay. Don't post it. Build on it. Learn from it. Move forward. But staying theoretical is nice, but there's something to be said about that hands-on practice, brother. And I think you, based on your videos that I've already seen, you have a real flair for display. Your back walls are amazing. Now I know they're customs and you do some other things with them, but the way you pick things, the way you position the figures, the fact that you had two different Batmobiles and you had the animated series Batmobile in that video, these were real excellent choices. So if you want to get into something, then it's like, well, okay, start with that same setup and then just storyboard out some shit. So you might not be stop motioning, but are you writing scenes? Do you just have them trapped in your head, brother? Because believe you me, man, I know what it's like to have fucking ideas trapped in your fucking head, and then how hard it is to get it there. So no rush, no shame, no shade. But if you're not actually going to start doing the stop motion, start writing out the stop motion scenes, storyboard it, if you will. A lot of people, similar to this, you said some words and then we drew some shit out. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's like, okay, this frame is going to be Spider-Man and I don't know, Bruce Wayne, right? And it's going to be like a daily view in the background. The next one is going to be the paper covering Bruce Wayne's face, and Spider-Man becomes Peter Parker next frame, so on and so forth. Whether you script, whether you storyboard, do some shit. But hey, you got kids, you got a loving wife, you got a job, you got sleep, you got all the shit in the world, brother. But like I said, man, if you need an irritating asshole constantly prodding you, I'm your guy, brother. No problem there. Not a problem. If you need editing, if you got a problem, man, let me know. Let me know. I'll either get you the solution or I'll tell you where to go get the solution. And we'll make it dirt fucking cheap. Because this here thing is done off a 2016 MacBook Pro that Weber State University in league with the Veteran Affairs Department paid for. And look at me now. This was paid for by a bar. Thank God these were just me. But yeah. We're almost done packing little things. Cool. If you don't mind, it's all my old Call of Duty clips. If you go to mine, it's okay. No, perfect. I didn't know you even did stuff. Well, thankfully, the military trained me up, FJ, that 3 hours of sleep is all I really need. The real crux will be, so I'm not flying with any sundries. So I'll need to get a toothbrush, no pillow, no blanket. Like I'm like, I have clothes and I have gifts and I have arts. Everything else I have to go buy. So yeah, the dispensary, a CVS, a Walmart. These are all things in my future. Plus, I have gas money for you guys. You will find that I will be the most hospitable guest ever. And I will help you guys clean the ever-living shit out of that place before we go. I finished painting off stream and committed the sin. I guess I can paint another. I'm kind of getting sick of the elephant ones. You guys want to see me paint, or do you want to see me finger paint? What say you? Two agreements, and we'll go with that. Yeah, but the fun thing about my TSA pack is too, I don't have any sundries, but I do have a cube of fucking clove cigarettes. So like, if it's the complete package, it'll be okay. And I'm like, cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got another baton, man. And if it makes you smile, brother, and excuses me calling you Mr. Unicorn all the time as a friendly dig, I will happily be of service to you just to make up for it. Kevin Klinger Jr. Thanks, buddy. Kevin, go to my other previous live and give me a red crayon or tell me your favorite color. Yeah, I'm a little too aware for my own good, FJ. But have you seen the reviews for Mandalorian and Grogu? I don't want to break your little heart, but not looking too good. He's like, shut your fucking mouth. Nobody cares about the critics. I'm not in Jersey. I'm in the magical land of Utah, sir. Just below Idaho, to the left of Colorado and Wyoming, and to the right of Nevada. I can get to Vegas in 8 hours. Yay! Let me get it set up for paying, guys. Actually, guys, do we want to do some live screen testing? Eye of the Beholder. Oh, was it? Okay. See, I haven't seen any movies yet. I've just been painting and buying Pokemon and doing projects. I'm like, I'll let it come to me on streaming. I have no problem waiting 6 to 8 months. Spoil that shit all you want, guys. Talk about anything you need to. I don't give a shit. I'll watch it and form my own opinion. And chances are I'll know full fucking well what's going in. But what's in my head is not what's going to be on screen. Ugh. Well, you see, I'm all current. I've seen them all. I've seen all the TV shows. I've seen everything. So it is one of those things. But Mr. Unicorn, FJ, if Ebony's nowhere near the screen, I'd kind of like to show off the new horn that my wife, Brianna, made for Miss Ebony. But she has to not be spoiled. So I'd kind of like to see how sparkly it is under low light, because I know she's got the ring light and the 2 master lights and all that. She's got the setup. So it's like, all right, so if we want to check it out, FJ, if the coast is clear, you give me the FJ seal of approval, like, yo, man, that'll work. Yeah, waited on The Boys. I'm just going to binge watch that whole fucking thing. I waited on For All Mankind and Monarch Legacy of Dinosaurs on Apple. There's The Boys. Fuck, there's one other one. I think it might be Netflix, but something tells me it's Hulu. But did you guys check out fucking... Okay, FJ, real quick. Now, Ebony did say that her other horn, I think, was by Trainer Spree's mom, and it was fine and everything else, but it was crocheted. Whereas this one is on a sweet headband. There we go. We got purple glittery ears. Do we see the glitter? Yeah, the glitter is kind of there, right? But it's on this big, thick headband. Come on, headband. Nice, thick headband. Bam. And we've got the ears right to the sides. We got them all cupped and ready, done. And then there's sparkles on the sides. Sparkles on the side. Sparkles on the side. What are we thinking? Well, Furford, you seem like an old head like me, man. So born in 81. Yeah, I was in middle school. So yeah, bam. There's the horn. We got the cool ears. And it doesn't look like a dick or an ice cream cone. And it doesn't look like Lisa Frank fucking bedazzled it. It's just nice and subtle. All right, let's get it off fucking screen. Right? Cool. Cool. So yeah, FJ, my wife is black. So I know this is not how it works, but I'm black by marriage. So I get it. I'm like, okay, black girl magic that shit for me. So yeah, it's in a nice little bag. So all the glitter. I haven't really gotten any glitter anywhere, but I'm loath to make everything glittery. So yeah, Ebony Unicorn shall have an Ebony Unicorn horn. You know, it's kind of great. You fuckers in your cookouts, man. Nobody gives a shit. Who am I? Fucking, oh God. What am I, Gary Owens? Yeah. What am I, Gary Owens? I don't give a fuck about the cookout. I don't enjoy anything that has vinegar in it, and I'm allergic to onions. So already off the rip, I'm like, I don't want to go to the cookout. The food's gonna be bad. So FJ, I got all of my cards. Remember this one, FJ? Look, it's got all my cool cards in it. Ha. And I'm sitting with it. And then of course, you know who this is for. Same with this one. It's a snowflake and Zoltar. But guys, these are all the cards that I'm bringing to have signed. And Rika Chan's got another stack just as fucking big for me to sign at card party. Hey, Jess. All right, FJ. Mum's the word. See you there. So I've got cards that I'm going to sign for people, and then I've got these little guys as fun little. I wonder, Jess, do you know who these are for? I'll give you 3 guesses. I think you only need one. Rika Chan. Rika Chan's going to sign for me. That one's signing for Rafa. Yeah. Then we got all the bigs. We got all the funness. Oh yeah. JR's cards. Since we saw a bubble meal, but how about a bubble Snorlax? All right, little ditto. And then I'm trading Cool Trainer Ryan cards because they're going to be the hot ticket item of the show. And then, of course, to freak people out, I have the rubber band, the 50 rubber band stack with my full art Centralore or Chandelure from fucking Fusion Strike, along with the bulk that goes into the corners of there. But this fucker bounces. So, yeah, let's be rolling around my little phone book. Signatures ready to roll. Gonna be dope. But guys, do we want to paint or do we want to talk? Write talk if we want to talk, and write paint if we want to paint. You've got me for at least 2 more hours, but I think PokeJac's coming up. Kind of want to hang out in her chat with some cool people. Talk and both. Damn, I can smoke. How about a ciggy? Hey Jess, I got a goon bag in the fridge, man. You know, I'll just become a wino, and we could just do that. Aw. Either I'm making mac and cheese. Goon bag. Furford's like, that was my nickname in high school. Yeah, I've been learning things from Zardzi and oh shit, there's like 7 other Australian PokeTubers that I'm on the hunt for signatures. But Jess, did you get your first partners yet? I guess Jack's moving, so I assume your stuff got shipped out. I'm gonna put this away, guys. Give me a sec. The reason I did that is because I'm still packing stupid knickknack shit. Because PSA will be there, and Vault will be there, and maybe I can get these fucking things finally DNA certified, and I can end holding these fucking cards. That's right. Vault signature Arcanine is going to be his first DNA signature card. Gonna be dope. Come on, Box. Work with me here. Maybe don't bend the shit out of the cards, Tyler. Okay, cool. Well, I was going to ask, are you opening it on a stream? Because one of my life goals is to get CTR to raid you. And since Furford's in here, maybe he can help. Furford, Sea Scissor Gang for life, bro? We got to get Ryan to raid her. For her name alone, Ryan will do it. You know it. I know it. She knows it. She's fucking said it too. So we should make it happen, Furford. Okay. We got a little card savers in the box. And if the fucking TSA want to give me shit, I'm like, cool, go ahead and look. All right. Now that that's done, yeah. Jess, if you've not met Furford, Scissor Gang for Life, her name's Jess. She's on a quest for a Zard and a Mega Evo. She's going to get there one day. She didn't get there this last time, but man, she had some fucking fun doing it. But yeah, go check out her videos, Furford, and shit, and it'll be dope. Yeah, I mentioned that in the group chat. So I'm leaving the Air Force. I have my separation papers in hand. I'm in my Air Force uniform with my Air Force luggage. I got pulled aside for randomly selected for additional screening. I'm like, I'm clean shaven. I have my beret on. I have my uniform, and I have the matching ACU fucking luggage to go with it, including all the corresponding paperwork. But sure, let's additionally screen me. I'll try tomorrow if you go live tomorrow. Well, Jess knows the schedule. It's basically Jess has got to move too. So it might be like a month or so for her. But, you know, a little, give her a little American love to a sweet Australian that just wants to sip on a goon bag and crow at the moon, man. All right, let me put this in the box. Let me put this in my conveniently weighed out 18-pound, 22 by 11 by 9 bag that I will be carrying onto the plane. Yeah, I'll remind you too, brother. Don't stress, Riverd. You're a sweet man. I don't want to stress you out. That goes back in there. All right. Well, look at that, man. I start bitching and moaning for about an hour and a half to you guys. I get it off my chest, and what do you know? I feel better, guys. I feel so much better. Probably the weed, but, you know, let's just blame you guys. Yeah, that sounds dope. Blame the audience. I was a senior airman for 4.5 years, fixed wing mechanic. I became sergeant first class in the United States Army 3 times for various reasons. We've gone over them many times in the lore. I only think that's E6. So middle of the road. I didn't get my college degree until well after everything was all said and done. And all right, we are painting. We are painting. We are painting. Yeah, and Big T, I'm sure you know it as well as I do, that you have to want to stay in the Air Force. Call them the Chair Force all the fuck you want. Marines, you can't get rid of them. Army guys, they fuck up so hard that they end up staying 6 months anyway. It's bad. But the Air Force, you're gone. 2 parking tickets in the same year, you're gone. You got associated with a charge of a DUI, you're gone. Yeah, they're fucking unscrupulous. Coast Guard's even worse, but Coast Guard doesn't have to worry about that anymore because they're Homeland Security. They're not Department of Defense anymore. Ooh, guys, it's a fucking Festivus miracle. Furford got Jess up to 200 subs, man. Dope. Guys, use your mod powers. Hover over the comment with the 3 dots and go to channel and maybe just sub up, man. Keep it a hollow sub, but you know, hey man, if you're into my shit, all you got to do is make Jess laugh, man. Jess's laugh could cure cancer. You know, they say humor can cure cancer. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That way we don't get instantly shut down on YouTube. That is the big question, Jess. What are we painting? Do we want to play the color game? Do we want to just do something simple? My dad was going to stay in, but didn't get it. Yeah, it's usually the way it goes too. You kind of reach that certain rank, and as the NCO class, the only way to really get up into there is to get that degree. But then you have to have the time to go get the degree, which is family and duty. That's usually stretches out to about 6 years. So then you're locked in for 6 years just to jump into the O1 scale. Because once you go from E6 to O1, you've got your time and service pay, but you still got that rank. So you might be on 13 over here, but you're still on O1. And then it gets interesting. So me, I didn't want to go. I don't want to go. It wasn't even like I'm not fucking leaving. It was like I just don't want to go. Let me stay. Like you're broken and we're downsizing. Get the fuck out. I was like, okay. So what are we feeling, guys? Do we want a game or do we just want to see me paint? So once again, single word phrase. Type in the word game. Type in the word paint. Choose your own adventure. Turn to page 22 to find out what the games are, or turn to page 56 and determine what the painting shall be. And choose your own adventure. Game? No. Furford answered in the responsive question. Furford, I spent about 9 years of my life gamifying things for a bar. I did paint nights, I did bingos, I did trivia. Wrote all my own shit, did all my shit. I was all in house. I was like, cool, you're paying me $200 for the night, plus my tab, which is usually about 60 to 60 bucks. And then I'd spend all of that money at the bar anyway. So it'd be a $400 sales night and I needed 800 for my nut. So 40 people all spending $10 for 2 hours. Oh yeah, I was always a success. I was a ringer, man. We have a series of games, Furford. But we must first choose our own adventure. Page 22 for game, page 56 for paint. And in the meantime, I'm going to herbally refresh myself. I highly suggest you do all the same. Because you is smart, you is kind, and you is important. Yeah. Important. Page 56, please. Look at the man. That feels, I don't know if that's FJ anymore, man. That feels awfully Ebony Unicorn following the fucking directions. Feeling 20. Nobody likes you when you're 22, Furford. Besides, you gotta shake it off, shake it off. That's all I know for Taylor Swift. Guys, I'm gonna be karaokeing. I hope I can karaoke with your favorite Poke celebrity. It's gonna be dope. Yay! Hi, Miss Ebony. Please don't go back. If you go back into this live, you will have your surprises for tomorrow ruined. So don't go back. All right. Since Ebony is here and she picked 56, I'm not feeling it. Oh, it told me not to. Okay, great. All right. FJ's a good man. He's a good man and thorough. Ebony, I can paint. I can do that underwater thing because I was watching. I not only watched you live play Subnautica 2, I also watched your video that is out of you playing Subnautica 2 that your editor cut down to a very concise story. But as an editor myself, I have my own design choices and things. But yeah, overall, I caught the essence of the live. But I didn't really give a shit about the gameplay. I was just looking at all the different blues and greens and tans at play and everything else. So maybe we could do a Subnautica one for you. You karaoke'd for the first time on Saturday. It was a blast. Furford, what was your song, sir? I mean, Ebony, you've been in here a couple streams and you've been like underwater. Remember when we did the green? Ebony, did you see the tree? We finished. Oh shit. Hold on, Ebony. I redid the wall. So So we have the proto painting that PokeJac did. We have the one with Jess. We have the one with Vicariously. We've got the twins now. We got the one we're going to Pokemon up. These are my old bar paintings. We got the other ones. And then we have the matching Northern Lights and Daylight Snowfall. But take a look at the tree, Ebony. I've done so much better. It's a nice tree. We had some fun. As Dele said, there's no such thing as too much purple. Or pink or purple. Oh wow, that actually kind of looks fun. We walk down the path. Oh, because then we gotta get closer. FJ, you right, brother. Stop motion's gonna take some effort. There's gonna be a lot of fails. But as you can clearly see, they are twins, and everyone's like, this is a nose, and those are two eyes, which I'm happy with, because everybody's like, oh my God, the matching branches. They're like the Lovewoods. I'm like, they're brother and fucking sister. Can we stop with that? That's just me. So yeah, we got the green to green, purple to purple, because they do swoop in with their color the same way. So a little extra design, a little fun. Little fun skis. But I am bringing my art supplies, so is that true? You know, it very well could be. Furford sang, ironically, Blank Space by Taylor Swift. Don't know how that one goes. And Six Gun Quota by Seether. Furford, I know you're a big man, but you got that like Mongolian throat singing. Oh, guttural, right? You got the yells, bro. The second from the left is my fave. Oh, the Northern Lights. Oh, yeah. Top row. Okay, yeah. Funny story, Laura. I've had this canvas for 10 years. I meant to do this painting in oils, essentially. And then the client fucked my world up so hard, I quit doing art until I started streaming. And everybody was like, nope, voted. They threw me into the deep end, and there was that. We're also, when I get back from San Diego, we're going to do the Cave de Mavalies, which is French for the Cave of Wonders. Who disturbs my slumber? Right? Well, Laura, since you're Northern Maine, we can always finish a mountain little guy for you. Just a little mountain guy. A highfalutin little guy. And then I've got Linda's painting still. Got that other elephant. I got the blue sky. Blue skies smiling at me. I'm a big man in a small body. BrolyPullz. That's very decent of you to say, Mr. BrolyPullz. Hey, BrolyPullz. Guys, if you don't know BrolyPullz or you don't have issues with him, go give him a like. He donated to my birthday donation. The one and only time you could ever give me money, he did it. Go to the description. There's the Chano Dono champions. And then there's the channel champions, of which there's only 2 people. But yeah, Broly's at the top of the list. Plus, sweet man in all general disregards and can take a fucking joke like nobody's business. Oh, but Furford, now that you're here, so I often type this in chat for you. I fell in love with Furford because he's fine and he's fine and he's fine and he's Furford. Fell in love with Furford. He is decent. I need it dark like my inner child. Laura, you and Ebony Unicorn need to talk about it, man, because I got that elephant desolation paintings. Wait, what's wrong with the painting that you messed up? I messed up on it? Oh, the mountain. I messed up on the concept. I painted it out before I had a really good concept of what I was going to do. And essentially, instead of that mountain being there, it's going to be blue skies, tree band, giant rock face, river water, river little bend down here, and then we'll do some nice little bushes and some trees. It's very much a local hiking path, essentially. And yeah. Broly. Please accompany us to karaoke. I will buy you all the soda pops or alcoholic libations that you until I've clapped back at you, sir. And then, of course, I will shout and praise it. Very, very nice of you, my friend. And of course, thank you for giving me my first card party card with your signature on it. Very dope. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know. We'll get it going. All right. Mr. BrolyPullz, there's a magic thing in karaoke that's called group singing. What happens is we have one sort of cool singer, two like, all right, I think I'm good, but I know I'm shit singers. I'm one of those. And then we have you and Vault, right? And we're all here I go again on my own. Burn, burn, like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Burn, burn. You know, there you go. And then that's it, man. You come in with some burnums. You come in with a down the road, you know, and then because there's five of us there, we will sound good together. Yeah, or whatever, man. Let me buy you a card. Mr. Broly, you know the number one rule around here is you choose your own adventure. Number two is, of course, listen to the Black Lady. So if Ebony tells me to do something like, I don't know, be decent to you, I'm definitely going to do it. Right? Well, you know, Furford, I don't know if you know this, but FJ, that's Figure Jedi, the link that I posted up earlier. That's a lot of heavy lifting, Tyler. For Broly or for me, Ebony? Damn. Ebony out here just fucking firing it off. Motherfuckers, I had to pack, be responsible, do stuff. But Furford, FJ, Figure Jedi, he is the fifth member of Boys to Men, you know, because it's Motown Philly back again, doing a little East Coast swing, right? Harmonies. Furford, I know you're in that age group, man. Probably had a little junior high dance to End of the Road. Furford, it's not real, but you know, I like gassing the man up. You know, that's a lot of fun. Alrighty, guys, are we doing Onto the Sea, or are we doing something else? So give me a C, or give me an something. Hubby was in a singing group in his youth. Ah, Furford, I'm sorry, man. New shit has come to light. Well, I don't know. Everybody's got that. Probably, I got this weird thing where people with certain tones, because of the military, they could say things in that tone. It's on the right frequency, and I have a Pavlovian response to it. So I often joke with Ebony in her chat, like, which is, you know, brother, you have kids, you know the tone, you know the frequency, but you know, better not be running into my house with no hat on. All of a sudden, I stop running, you know, stops running, takes off hat. Mysteriously cleans windows, gutters, dishes put away and dried, laundry folded and cleaned. Carpets are all like, it's like a whole grandma's boy thing, right? All right, guys, we got some celebs in chat. Basically, there are 9 celebrities in chat, and that is a subjective word. You are celebrities to me. Believe what you want. I know the fucking truth. Right? Perfect gets it. There we go. All right, fuck it. Let's go under the sea, guys. I got all these blues. I got these brushes. I'm not gonna be able to do this for like a week until I come back from San Diego. So we have our menagerie of blues. We have the ultramarine blue, the Prussian blue, the dark of dark, the turquoise green, and the phthalo blue. Before we get to these, though, we need the turquoise green. So, guys, you know those mall paintings? You know the ones I'm talking about, right? The calendar shops and all of that. The Thomas Kincaid. There we go. It's got a line like this, and it's green. And then you get a little island up here, and maybe the sun. And then it's all the underwater life. You got a dolphin, a whale, a bunch of coral and shit. Some of them big-titted mermaids doing some of that lesbian shit. What? Oh, Mallrat snuck in. Do I have all jet on? Okay, all right. We're gonna chug one out for glory. Ebs, thanks for the invite for this week. Like I said, Roaring Moon, if I get annoying. I'm not your kid. You don't have to say shit other than Roaring Moon. And I will 180% degree everything. No thoughts, no feelings, no emotion, no feel bads, no sorries, just action. uh, well, Furford, when one fish gets to another fish, they have a clam bake. They finger her softly with those fins. Okay, now Jesse, that's a serious science question. Technically, no. So what they have is it's a cloaca type thing. So like an egg dispensary is the female fish, and then you get those caviars. So you get the little bubbles. Think of Finding Nemo at the start, right? What happens is she lays all those unfertilized eggs out in a nice field and patch, and then the dude fish comes by like a dive bomber going, and he drops his load on top of the eggs, and fishes are born. So while technically no, but they do have sperm producing glands. No hair, sir. How much you want to paint my girlfriend's chihuahua? You got to send me a picture. And Keith, welcome in, or Omar. Welcome to my menagerie of paintings that we have done on the live. These ones are twins. And we're just going over show and tell real quick. Because, hey, anytime there's a gray, that's how I know. Oh, no, that's Brody. I want Brody. I wanted Keith. Welcome to the Mod Squad. You don't do a fucking thing here, Keith. You just mod me. We did a chaos painting. PokeLawyerDave suggested that Thunder's cock jizz on tentacle down here. So we have fun here, hot dogs. We got a Zard going, I gotta watch this shit now. And then that's my mom's 3 holes. So when it comes to characters, I'm not quite there yet, Keith. But if I can cheat with it, Keith, give you a nice big sunset in the outline of your chihuahua or the impression of a bird. Otherwise, we could talk. I give it a shot. I can do it on oil pastels. I can do it with acrylics. The world's the oyster. Or, you could paint her someplace nice, like someplace that you saw on your cruise. And there is a Sharkpedo in the sky, buddy. Yeah, little teeth. Oh wait, guys, let me get the yeet painting. That's the one everybody likes. So this is either Ebony Unicorn pitching a peacock off here, or it's Nerd Chase ditching fucking Gita. There you go, Keith. Yeet. So, we can talk. We can work some flavors. We put this down. So we were about to paint, man. And then more celebrities dropped by, man. Okay. It's Chinaman. DJ Chinaman. I really want you to finish your tracks. That method of reproduction sounds boring. Yep, I always forget you're a trucker, and you may look like a lady, but moving on. Yeah, he's all right. I like his smile though. The Zard. Yep, Jess, your Zard will live here forever. Yeah, dude. Keith, I will be in San Diego, so I'm not really going to be able to get to it until next Tuesday. I will pop in and set up your live, so make sure you update that fucker and then look for me on camera, opening up Pokemon and getting shit signed, or possibly arrested for harassment of a signature. So I traded my number around for a painting, not that altered one though. On Gore, come back tomorrow. We don't do that here. Sorry, but that's not this kind of channel. Come back tomorrow or the next time or never again. It's up to you. Sorry, not today. Pretty sure that's a Wiglet. Yep. Wiggly looks bigger than the Czar. Jesus. Later, Gita. Yeah. Ebony, my mom drove dump truck for 30 years. Y'all are badass. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Ebony. Yes, I forget you were a first-time listener. Jesus. All right. Yeah. Let's go, guys. So our goal here is we're going to paint a nice little fluffy sky up here. We're going to take this turquoise green, get our establishing guideline here. Now, remember, we can do this any old way we want, man. Think of the ocean as an aquarium, for right? Get your Finding Nemo in your head, right? But we can also do it like this, where we angle the water line. So then we can do these light blue spots and a few things. And then basically it looks like we're kind of looking up at the water, right? There's a couple of things to do it. Okay. So let's do that. Well, you can touch the boat first, sir. You're not an undersea creature, you know. But the second oh man, you guys made me ink. You're in, buddy. You touch that butt. All right. Let's light one up for science. I want to stick with the original Kincaid. All right. Down the middle, boring as shit. Interesting. Now, how interesting should we make this? I feel like about here-ish should do. A nice, good 2.5 inches, something like that, in that field. Right? Ebony found her dream job, guys. It's dope. He's dope. All right, fuck it. Today we are doing 1-inch brushes. Just going through the 1-inch brushes. We're doing it. Get a good squeeze in of some color, something like that. And then keep in mind that we're going to about here-ish. So we kind of need to cover a large chunk of this, but not all of this, because we're going to come back in with some browns, do some little cliff facey thingies, make it look like a goddamn Thomas Kincaid painting, or whatever that ocean guy was. How we do that is we come in with some nice big X strokes. We paint off the brush hairs up here, even some indications of some white things. Could be clouds. Maybe we take a look at it. We figure it the fuck out. This is the fun part about not starting with a design. Also, another fun thing is I do not prep my canvases. You'll see everybody on Instagram with that fucking auburn, burnt umber, fucking watered down starter and a sketch. Not for me. Not for me, man. Nope. I want to feel it. Maybe stop 9/11 kind of a thing. Come in and straighten it out a little bit more. Like I said, if we want to get really technical once this dries, we can throw in some tape over the top of this, and then that way when we do our little green-blue line of separation, we'll be good to go. But down here, we are going to want some color fill. Maybe a little rock here. Because what happens is we want to build up our color base. We're going to be under the sea, right? Down where it's wetter, Right? Ark's like, oh man, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. Mr. BrolyPullz, I've in fact done a Northern Lights. See if I can get in camera. Z's. Light. Yep. And then we've got blue, green, and red. So red mountain back there, green mountain, blue mountain, pink. We got the stores. We just got a nice little path to guide us through the ice or wherever we were going back here. Yeah, Kev the Poke Ghost was here. This is a black canvas that I had for 9 years. I took the power back. I said, hell yeah, I'm painting again. I'm staring at that black canvas, just going, but black canvas hurt me. It hurt me. Julius, thanks for always hanging out, brother. Appreciate you. I'll send you a Journey Together pack or a Cosmic Eclipse. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But enjoy those Arizona nights. All right, we got another little guy here. We're just imagining where we're going to put rocks and some things. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But we got paint on the palette. Let's get it on the canvas. Because waste not, want not. Use the whole buffalo. Give a hoot. Don't pollute. It's always darkest before the dawn. Penny saved is a penny earned. Cliche after cliche after cliche. Shay, hollow hunters in here? Just gonna add a little bit more of an intensity on a couple of spots that I know are going to be lit. What do you say we go fancy? Ebony, I'll have to mail this to you if I do it right. Oh, it's just countdown. Jess, thank you. Let me know because I kind of want to head over there too. We'll see how this goes. Maybe we start it and then I have something to look forward to come back to. And then everybody's like, you better be drawing me a fucking painting in San Diego, bro. You started one there. Where's my painting? I've been asking for unicorns. I've been drawing horses 7 times a day. 7 horses a day. Look at me. All right. We're going to get that nice little Kincaid line going with our turquoise green. Now, you saw me smushing. What I'm doing here is I'm drawing to a nice tip. Just a tip, just for a second, just to see how it feels. Furford, San Diego is card party this weekend. Your boy's going to his first card show. I'm going to go get a free photo with Pat and laugh at all the people that spent $1,000. BrolyPullz is going to make it happen for me because he's decent. Go up here like this. Not necessarily want it all that way, but yeah. Pink. Going through a little bit of it out there, but yeah, we can go in here. Something about like this. Get the paint off the brush. Onto the canvas. But he's like, why are you going to card party? Well, a celebrity invited me, and I was like, fuck yeah, why are we here with celebrities? And then the panic set in. I was like, do you realize what you've done? Now, guys, this looks blue, dark blue, but it is aqua. Here. We don't mind about the straightness of this line because we can always come back in with some other paint on top of this little part. As you can already see, we got a good line and a nice little flow here. And we're just using 1-inch brushes from Home Depot. We know they're 1 inches because they say 1 inch. All right. That being said, be watching through Jack's Live card party. Oh man, I'll high five. Pat would come up to my belly button. I'm bringing my fishing pole just in case. Brody, Mr. Broly, my dad was big into fishing, brother. I can do the perfect cast like Goofy, dude. It's dope. Just call me Powerline, baby. All right, let us get into some other blues. We're looking for that smattering. Because whenever you see light piercing through water, guys, even if it's tub water, that's crazy to look up at tub water because it's kind of clear. But you can get the idea. Don't put food coloring, that'll burn your eyes, sweetie. Don't do it. All right. We're going to get a mess of ultramarine here. Now, ultramarine is a great color to blend other things with. But what you're going to find is, look at it. Look at it. It's like a fucking nuclear blue. Nuclear. Oh, Furford, really? Really? You want to compare brushes, bro? May I introduce you to the 3-inch, the Bond Bunner, the big man that could paint this whole canvas in 4 fucking strokes. 4 strokes, Furford. All right, this is a little nuclear. So we're going to go a little slow with this, but I'm dying to use up all this paint because I only bought it to mix. It's almost like a purple. Like not quite a violet, but you know, a little purple. So in our little imaging back here, let us just go in here like this. I'm gonna let these colors all kind of blend together. If I would have been a little quicker, we could have made more swirls and fun things happen, but hey, we're talking, we're laughing. The same PBS, I ain't got to get rid of you in 22 minutes. He's got to get rid of you in time to shower, shave, and shit before the wife gets here at midnight 43 my time. She'll be walking in the door. I would like to have had a cigarette before then. And, you know, not be stressful about, oh, God, going live and what's happening, because we already talked through all that. If you need emotional therapy, please proceed to the front of the stream. Otherwise, 2x to this point as always. Because we already have that aqua blue down there, I don't know yet if you can see it on camera. But we should be getting some really deep blues. Nope, you can't because of the glare. So guys, let me just quickly finish up over here. And we'll let you in for the real thing, and then we'll finish this layer off up here. We're going to go back in and do the little cloudy things and all the other stuff. And then we'll add it in like a little foam top here, a little darker blue. That way we're penetrating the veil of the ocean. And it's pretty cool. We're leaving some spots light, some spots dark. We're pushing the paint around. We're bullying the paint. We're saying, you're my paint. You're my painting. You're going to do what I want. We can do what we want. We can say what we want. It's my party. We can do what we want to. It's my party. Shit, guys. Maybe at 9:40, 11 o'clock. Maybe I should cancel in about 20 minutes. Go karaoke real quick. Maybe I should practice. Nah. One time for the Ebony. I think she would much rather see me painting than possibly get distracted by hanging out with Jack or doing some PokeTuber shit. Or maybe she's getting her trade binder together. Wouldn't that be dope? That sounded like judgment. There's not supposed to be judgment here. And guys, if the drama hawks are already going off on Discord, yeah, I don't appreciate my friends talking shit on my other friends when it's not about them. We talk to each other here, and if you don't like that, that's cool. Don't come back. But other than that, I'm sorry. I've hidden people on this channel already. I'll do worse. It was 24 hours. You can come back. Doesn't have to apologize. Just don't be a dick to a person that has nothing to do with it. But if you feel raw, so fucking be it. I need 20 to 40 people here. Fuck, man. I was talking to myself for an hour with just myself in the chat. If you want to be here for it, super duper. Rule number 1 is choose your own adventure. And if that adventure chooses to be a dick, suffer the consequences. Happens to me all the time because I am the biggest dick in the world. But the biggest dick in the world goes to Furford. I said it. Okay, bringing it in for the real thing. We're just laying down these base coats. See what I'm saying? Where it's kind of that purple. You can kind of see where some highlights are. There's Furfur's Star Destroyer building out right there. But up here, we've got that light. We've got that dark. We've got a medium and a dark tone. So if we go over the top of it with a little bit of white, we're really going to get it. Before we get there, we got to get up here. So we are just going to finish up the rest of this blue shape. Practice. I will need a shot before I sing. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see here. Car party hyped. Okay. Sheesh. 2 brushes. Jokes don't go over well. I was saying my dick is 2 inches. Oops. Didn't get that memo. Still laughs. Oh, yeah, bro. Thanks, man. Uh, hey, brother, we all need liquid encouragement from time to time. Ain't no shame in that. Know your limits. If you got an issue, that's great. I chug sodas or Red Bulls. I get jacked that way. Either way, you got to do it. All right. I want to be here to stare at that beard. All right. Whittle down. All right. Well, interesting. I like this, and Furford only has 2 inches. Okay, yes. 2 inches, Furford. 2 inches. Sorry, Billy, I don't have a dime. That's too bad, mister. I didn't ask for a dime. I asked for $2. All right. What we have here is our phthalo blue. Now, this is our more traditional. Now, you can see the outside where that purple is. That phthalo blue is that nice blue. Some people might call it a navy blue. Navy beans, navy beans, navy beans. Hoagies and grinders. Meatloaf sandwich. Slap a Joe, slap a Joe, yeah. Slap a Joe, slap a Joe, yeah. What we're going to do is take that phthalo blue and take it on down to lunch later. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Broly, if you don't want to sing, I'll sing for you. Because my loneliness is killing me. And I must confess, I still believe. Because when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign and hit me, baby, one more time. Or one of my personal favorites is to do Kelly Clarkson. Not for Kelly Clarkson, just your music. I have a certain melanin tone preference, and it's pretty cool. I'm into the melanin middle class to the melanin rich. I'm not interested in the melanin poor. All right, scoop up the rest of this paint. Now you can see something magic happening down here where we're just covering over with the light and the dark. Don't lose that. Go a little slow. It's easy to get excited, first timers, and that's okay. But it's when we get excited and we start going a little too quick. Now, the reason I don't like the small brush is I got to make all these big fucking detailed decisions and extra shit. I'm just like, bitch, just let me put the paint on the canvas, man. Come on, Cletus. Come on. But you choose your own style, method, how you want to do it, how long you want to take. Me, if I had it my way, dude, I would just be practicing to speed run this shit. Like, yeah, pick a color, 20 minutes, let's go. The problem with that is after a while, it'll turn into a Xerox. It'll be like when my sister-in-law comes into chat. It's like, motherfucker, it's always this orientation. It's always these colors. And I'm like, well, they're pleasing to the eye. Dirty FJ request. Want to get naughty. Oh, man, I can't do the dance. I can't do the dance unless I have dancers. That is the rule with Dirty. I thought it was going to be, you are beautiful, no matter who you are. You want to hear me butcher songs? I'll fucking butcher songs. Shit, guys, you can go over to the video side of this channel. I got a whole grip of them, man. I think only about 3 of them are really good. I can do country like nobody's business. I fucking hate it. But I have some fun with it, but yeah. But since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on, yeah, yeah. 'Cause thanks to you, now I get what I want. Since you've been gone, you had your chance, you blew it. Out of sight, out of mind. I just can't take it again and again and again and again. Because my life would suck without you. Guess this means you're sorry for walking out that door. Guess this means you look back everything before. Cause honestly. All right. Let's see here. We get a little bit more around here-ish. Okay. Now, as we apply this stuff, there's tones and shapes that we'll see here. So because we got this here, I don't know, maybe there's a little crab walk, little path here. Maybe this is where the coral lines go up. Where you can see, we've left some light spots for where the light's coming down from, right? And we'll fuck around with this. We'll probably put a bunch of rocks on it. We'll add white to it. We'll add other blues, layer after layer, song after song. We out here, we painting. Josh Turner. Furford, I'm not familiar with that one. Thunder Roll. And the thunder rolls and the lightning strike. But I got friends in low places. But I also like to do Don't Tell My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart. I just don't think he'll understand. I fucking hate how country I can get. Oh, everyone's like, do Johnny Cash. And I'm like, I'll fucking do Elvis. Because I've never been brave enough to do In the Ghetto, but it's a song. It was a South Park joke. And then his mama cried, right? I just usually stick with Burning Love and Suspicious Minds. Always a fun one. Good choice for Elvis. But from the Nerd Chase family of things, or a Farmer Nick, I sang for the first time in my whole life, Fishing in the Dark from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Cause you and me go fishing in the dark when the cold winds hide until the stars go through the night. Till the night goes through. Something like that. I need lyrics. I need lyrics for that one. But yeah, it's on there. Lying on my back. Grew up on a farm. Don't blame me. Lying on my back. Yeah, right. But I used to do Follow Me from Uncle Cracker. Follow me and everything is all right. But the fucking lyrics to that thing, man. It's not like racial or anything. I'm just not into the cheating songs. Like, I'm not really down with that, man. Because I'm gonna let it burn. Gonna let it burn. All right, let's grab out some white. Let's start messing with some other brushes here. Let's get you guys some depth. Actually, before we get there, we need to get here with the white and a little bit of the brown. Okay, we're just gonna a little bit of the white. Because I think about it over and over again. Ebony, you want to hear how stupid I am? For the longest time in my youth, every time I heard Keith Sweat, I thought he was a country artist. Yeah, the wife throws that in my face all the time because I'm fucking dumb. Keith Sweat, doesn't that sound like a country star? No, that guy is rap as rap can fucking be, man. This is like, but the neighbors know my name, my name, my name. But the neighbors know my name, my name. Knock, knock, knocking on my door. Right? I am black by marriage. I know that's not how it works, but she's retired by marriage and everybody's fine with that. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm not trying to claim no cards or nothing. I say the words I want to say. If I want to say them, I don't need to say any other words about that. Okay, we've got our filbert brush. We know it's a filbert brush because, look at that. Look at that. It says filbert. Filbert right there. Filbert number 10 from Simply Simmons. Filbert number 10. Available to order now. All right, oops. Bring it down here. We are mixing our own tan light brown. We want a nice undercoat because what we're going to do after is highlight with yellow ochre. Yellow ochre is a lot funner. That's your traditional sand tone, if you will. Okay. Not too creamy, not too dreamy. just in that nice little middle portion. Little in the middle, but we need much brown. Have you ever seen any Spike Lee movies? Couple. Black Klansman is my one of my new faves. I saw that in the theaters with the wife. Pretty dope. When we're coming down here, we don't want to go all the way down. Maybe I can get you in a better spot. We don't want to go all the way down because we're going to leave that little misty layer because this is farther back than this wave. Now remember that. All right. Remember it. Write it down. I don't give a fuck. Bye. Now, as we're applying this, we do want to think of angles and like rough fingers and cliffies and all kinds of other shit because our tonality will dry that way. Once it's dry, we'll have ridges. From the ridges, that's where we're going to highlight with our yellow ochre. So now that we got a lot of that paint off, we come down here, we just wisp. And guys, don't worry if you're not seeing too much. I will bring it in for the real thing here momentarily, but it's important to apply it, and then you get to see. Now, if you're painting along or something with me, you tell me, hey, bitch, paint along. See how we've got it mistyed up there? Aziz light, thank you. Right, and then when we come back over with the white little ridge line, it's already set back into tone, and we'll add a little bit more in with the yellow ochre, leaving those tans there. Now that we've got that one in there, let's get us a nice little guy. Just some guy chilling back over here. Now, the wave is waving. So let's just say that this guy is like this. Just out here living like this. Damn, girl, how you just out here living like this? I'm going a little quicker, and I'm actually blocking this time, but yeah, you can get the gist of what we're doing. Coming on down here like this. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, tink. Ding, ding, pink. And now we've got our nice little cliffy face there. Now, let's put that in the drink for now. Let us grab out our teeny tiny brush. It's teeny tiny. We're going straight into our straight white that's back there. Now, normally I always paint back to front because now I've painted front and now I've got to go back and paint. Yay! It's a fucking treat, guys. It's a treat. What we're going to do is we're just going to give the illusion that that exposed color of canvas underneath is actually what the cloud is. Because it's way the fuck up there. It's way the fuck back there. We're not going to get a lot of anything. But we do want some gradation and the indications. We're cheating, guys. It's not cheating. It's called creativity. You read the rules and you break them like an artist. As you do. Oh, shit. Well, we got some brown in there. Aziz, towel. Thank you, Aziz. Can we wipe? Dagnabbit, no. Okay. Let's do a little something like that. That'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's better than bad. It's good. Slog, slog. Big, it's heavy, it's wood. Slog, slog. Come on and get your love. Everyone needs a love. Love, love. Do we need some in the middle here? Do we want a cloud? I need a Tyranitar. Sorry, we only do Reptars here, bro. It's all coming together. A Zod. Blacker than my Oh, yeah. Yeah, Malcolm X. I've seen them all. Now I think we're back to FJ. Let me take a moment and let some paint dry here, guys, because we're going to go back over. But Here, let's bring you in for the real thing again. And not get it in the paint. There we go. All right, we got a little bit of brown there, but it's kind of like a tan. I don't know. Sun's reflecting off of Venus swamp gas. Who fucking cares, right? So we'll come back in here. We'll add a little of that yellow ochre shading. But if I add it now, we're going to make mud. I already have mud. I want highlighted mud, right? And then we got this big bastard here. So we might even just go back over with some black and kind of really get these going. Now, here we can just leave this be. If we want to add something in a little bit, let's add something a little bit. But I feel like we need something. A cloud, a star destroyer, fucking whatever. Cloud? No. First, there are no bads here, brother. I was busting your balls. Busting your balls. All right, guys. We're going to do full coffee and contemplation mode. Let me get you rigged. Now, what we do with coffee and contemplation, you newer mods, is remind me to get the fuck out of my chair and go look at it, not at my 3/4 angle that I've been painting on the whole time. Because I don't know if you guys know this, it's fucked to paint at not a straight angle. But here I am doing my best. Need a glimpse of Sharkpedo in the water. Sharks in the water. Ah, shark. Dono. Salsa shark. I think we're good, guys. From my perspective, the Jedi are evil. No. We've got some lighter indications in here that really kind of do some work that it may or may not be picking up on camera due to lighting and 2016 webcam funness. And then, like I said, we'll come in here, we'll do these parts, we'll highlight these ones, and we'll come in here with our nice little churny, misty water line. And what I mean by that, guys, is look at that line on the wave. Don't look at the wave, look at the line. Look at that line. That's basically what we're going for, right? Or maybe even that little curve line. Or it's got some round, fun things. What we don't want is splish splashies. It's like we're diving in the water and we're just getting ready to go, right? We're right about here-ish, and our head is bobbing in and out. We've got clear sky. We've got non-water and water. If you've ever done any sort of diving or water sports that aren't sexual in nature, you should have a good bearing. And if you haven't, that's what YouTube's for, man. And I'm thinking that we went right with this purple, but I feel like we might need to brighten it more, back more in spots. I'm liking some of it, other parts of it, not so much. But then we got to populate down here, so that Sharkpedo idea is not so bad. Reminds me of the end scene from Goonies. Like I'm going to see the pirate ship going towards the... Dude, that fucking, the slide shoot. Man, we got to play the bones to save our lives. Being a person born in 1981, I was 4. My first movie I ever remember in the theater was Temple of Doom came out when I was born. I want to say it was Rambo 3, but it might have been Rambo 2. Very cool. Looks great. Thanks, Jesse. Appreciate that, man. Congrats on that bubble meat, bro. And maybe we put a little bubble in here for Jesse, you know? Because, he's going to go fight fucking a Squirtle or a War Turtle down here or something for some reason. Science. As you're painting, remember, there are stories to be told. But ultimately, all arts, all crafts come from a feeling. So if you can feel it, you can paint it. There's a lot more steps to that, but basically that's the gist of it. So, I've dove a lot. I used to surf a lot. Did a lot of fun things. I don't do much anymore because I am a broken man. But that's okay. I do what I can where I can, and I have a very active imagination, so I'm good. A little bit of sand and my tub. I'm there all the time. Fervor, where the fuck were you for my chaos painting, bro? Fervor, go back to the live that says chaos painting. It says, let the chaos commence. 2x that bitch real quick. You're going to see something very cool.
Goonies. I need to watch that again. It's been a while. Jack's live catches. Jess, my pleasure as always. Go forth, wreak havoc, snipe, all those things. Otherwise, to say, give Jack a hiya, Jack. Hopefully that comes across when I type it. Hiya, Jess. I wish I could actually voice talk. That would be great. Hiya. How you doing? Hi. Hi. Right? That's usually how it goes for me, guys. Yeah, let's do a little dryness check. And we are not dry. Let's do about half this painting. And then what we can do is next time when I come back next Tuesday, our top priority of the summer will be to finish this because it's after Memorial Day and that's the traditional start of summer. Yay! Tradition, tradition. All right, we're gonna grab our knife. We got a little bit of this down here. Let's just use it while we got it. Let's just scrape all that shit off the palette. And let's just give ourselves a little bikini bottom beach here. Not going to be a lot, but maybe we can get there. But maybe this will also help you guys to visualize and image what I'm going for. Now, I've already got most of this in my head, but you guys aren't in my head. In my head. Zombie, 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 hey, hey. Right? And just a little bit of light and dark at an angle in a place. Bam! You got beach bottom. Isn't that neat? Rodney thinks it's neat. Oh, BrolyPullz. Okay, brother. Now I get Polynesian Hawaiian vibes from you, but not that Mormon Polynesian horse shit. I get real deal things. But I think you live in California. But you're a man that is decent and of class and sophistication. Childish Gambino did a performance on SNL. It was like the best SNL in like 20 years because from start to finish, it's fucking funny and great. His first song he did a remix of Summer. In the summer we will not. You know that song? There's a whole other version of it. And man, it is peppy. It is topical. It is so much fun. Do yourself a favor. Give that little Gould ski. SNL, Donald Glover, Summer. Top part, it'll change your life. Guarantee it. Well, you guys got me in a moment where I was very anxious about the trip. You know, it was like pregame. You know, you're going into the Super Bowl. You're not fucking nervous going into the Super Bowl. You ain't fucking human, man. You're not in touch with your emotions. You got some other problems going on, man. So the trick to it is you have all that shit beforehand. You practice and you try and you go through your rhythms and then you get to the big game and then all that shit shuts off because you're at the big game and it's fucking go time and you go through it. You know, call it living with anxiety. You know, it's one of those fun things. Yeah, it's if you're not nervous about something, man, you generally don't care. And if you don't care, why the fuck are you doing it? You know, high school. Most of us didn't give a fuck about at least a few things in high school, right? Not necessarily people, just what we were learning and how we were having to learn it, right? But then you maybe went to college, or maybe you had a cool teacher in high school, and all of a sudden, man, that one class, that one degree, whatever the fuck it was, meant something to you, and then it was easy. You were able to feel it, and you were able to not only be happy but be sad. I don't want to say depressed because people fuck that word up. So yeah, you have those, but then you could be angry. You can be anxious, scared. Oh, the whole dynamic of emotions and everything in between and all the words. Yeah, it's called being in the moment, man. If you have the ability to let slide what truly does not matter, you are a blessed individual in this world. It does not matter. Let it fucking slide. Second thought, not an ounce of energy, nothing. And it's gone. Quick explainer, done. Own it. Whatever it is. You still get to be a nice guy, but you don't get to get shit on. You know, oh, thanks for shitting on me, you guys. That was so much fun. Yay. When we're all done, can we do that again? And then you go clean yourself off and they let you shit on you again. What? No. But you still get to be a nice guy. You just don't take shit. You're not starting shit. Ain't start nothing, won't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Wow. I'm getting a little scary movie in here. Right? Same thing happened to me every fucking show I did. I've done like 400 live shows, weddings, night out against crimes with the cops where I played edited Wu-Tang. And I thought for sure I was getting arrested that night. All the fun things, every trivia show, because after the first one, then I get to talk to people. Hey, man, what do you want to talk about? And then it's like, oh, cool. I went back and I learned about the thing that you wanted to learn about. I learned about One Piece that way, Zelda, Pokemon. It was like, cool, yeah, it's your birthday. You want to do that? Cool. We're doing 60 questions on Pokemon from easy peasy to who in the fuck knows that, man? Like, what was on the cover? What was the first word on the back cover of the first episode of Pokemon released in 1999 on VHS? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know. I'm sorry, Billy. It was A. Adventure Begins. Like, come on. But it makes it a little fun. That's okay, Jesse. GEDs count. Trade schools. Sounds like it's not holding you back. I don't know. You got money for vending and shit. You got the diploma of hard knocks. All right, guys. So I feel like we're almost dry. Now, normally what you can do is you can tell by the glare. But with this paint color, the glare doesn't really work. But ultimately, you just kind of tap your finger. And if nothing's on it, it's dry. Tap your finger, dry. And you'll feel it when it's wet. You get that squish, that horror movie squish. Oh, God. It's a bad squish. All right, are you a little ochre? As you can see, we're making kind of a nice thing. Now we're going to leave this dark edge around here. We're going to highlight only just the things. Don't put it in if it's dry. Furford, I'm in Utah, bro. We invented soaking. Everybody was out to circumvent the Lord's plan. Oh, the back cherry isn't Jesus's cherry. Like, you're violating the intent of the rule here. We are going to grab out. There's a fancy name for this kind of brush, but look at that tip. Look at that tip. Just the tip. Just for a second. Just see how it feels. Or, ouch, ouch, you're on my hair. What we're doing, we got a yellow ochre. We are literally just dapping the tip. Getting it right in there. Just the tip. Nothing else. Bam. I don't know, guys. With a face like this and a voice for radio, he's got a voice only a mother could love. My mom's like, yeah, he's got a voice for radio. We got our pivot point here. We start back, we work forward. Smaller, less detail, closer, 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 darker, 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 more detail. A little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. Let the paint break. Canvas will take what it wants. You move the fuck on. Bink. Back in, just a tip. Down here, same fucking thing. Now this is where your ability to see rocks and craggles and little things are going to pay off for you. If you don't see them, go a little fucking slower. Wait and pop it out. See what you're going to see. Let the canvas tell you where it's going. And hopefully there's the ridges there. Remember the ridges? This is where the ridges help you out. You've made the paint, the brush, and the canvas work for you. For you. All for you, Damien. All for you. You can even do a light coat and then come back in with a loaded brush and do a dark coat. Feather that fucker back with that drier side. Add a little as you go. Then move. We'll see where we land here when we're done. We got to go back over. And the worst thing we do is we paint that fucking brown over again, or we paint it black. We go that way. Life is full of second chances where you want to find them, folks. And painting, you just got to be willing to paint the fucking canvas back over again. It's fucking great. Gee, I wasted 2 hours. I don't know. Did you learn something? Not necessarily. Did you learn what not to do? And you're not going to do it any fucking more? But it was worth it. All right. Coming up here to the tour. Just going to plug in some fun shapes. We go down, let it wisp. Up there. Dink. Dink. All right. We'll paint our first layer up here. And we keep going down. This way. Brighter still. There we go. Got a little bit more. Think of faces. Fucking name the rocks if you need to. Good old rock. Nothing beats rock. You're a big, greasy animal rock. Whatever the fuck you gotta tell yourself. Whistle. Say the words. Get freaky with it. It'll be dope. And you can kind of already see the magic happening, guys. And it truly is magic, guys. This is an illusion. The illusion of depth. Perspective. Look at me getting my college fucking degree in public relations out. How about that shit? Just gonna finish this edge off so I can stop fucking with it. Come back in here, grab a little bit more. Or more. Fill it in like this. Put that ridge down. Dink. Just a little bit more. Just a wee little bit more. My Cheech and Chong fans know. They out here in the community, blessing themselves in the sacred waters of Lake Minnetonka. Okay. How about like that? Bringing in for the real thing here, guys. Dink. Well, we definitely have a little craggly vagina right there. You see what you want to see. But what we have there is some nice little mountains or island things, right? We got this little guy out here. We got this little guy here. And we'll fluff this up. But as you can see, the water already looks like it's rolling in on top. So we've maintained that illusion. This is all dark. Tells the eye that it's a little forward. 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 Back in with a little bit more highlight. Bam. All right. I'm actually kind of digging that, but let's do it this way. Let's get that guy there. Let's get a little diamond. Diamonds are forever, forever. Now it kind of looks like it's a hand clasping a yellow ball or something, right? A little bit of fun. A little bit of excitement. Let me grab this on the other side so I can paint the left side. Go fast and turn to the left. Perfect. Pleasure you coming in. You swing by anytime you want, sweetie. I got some karaoke, and if you want something for Card Party, get me on Discord. If you want something from Card Party, because I got to get your fucking signature sometime, dude. All right. Like I said, guys, it's just playing with lights and darks, shapes. Start with a shape. Rock. Dark, light, or light, dark. However the hell you need to see it, that's fine. And then location. We're going to do the same thing down here. Remember these? Light, dark, shape, place. The only difference between this and that is color and location. So keep it in mind when you're starting to doubt. Remember to start from the back and work forward. Forward, ever forward. Remember, don't get too excited. Cover up all that light brown with this shit. Leave some of that. Augustus, leave some room for later. Wow, that came off not German or Willy Wonka. Maybe dry brush it a little bit. That means you've taken the majority of the paint off of the brush. You are just kind of lightly tracing. Okay, just corner. Come up here. Oop, that felt wet. That was not wet. Slide around like this. Come in. And we're just doing small moves because we want this guy to be a little further back than this guy. And the level of details and the highlights that you choose will help you pull off that illusion. Give you the power of the babe. Babe. Tried my baby. Tried as hard as babe could try. We're under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys. Yeah, man. You can hop on a Discord call anytime you want, Jesse. Let's bring you in for the real thing on this guy. Come here, guy. Come here. Camera. Camera. This way. There we go. Aziz. Light. Now we can see those subtleties right back there. The little guys up here. Very subtle, but we got shape. We got texture. We got feeling. We got flavor. We got sun coming down this way. Maybe the sun's coming up over this way, which is why this fucker's shining and it's here. And that might inform us that the sun is over here, doing some light perspective, that it's actually over here. So this is where the real sun is, and this is where the sun is leaking through the top because maybe the mountain doesn't go this far. These are all things and ideas, concepts, notions of just thinking about it and seeing what the fuck happens. All right, we're going to dunk you into that. We are going to scrape up the rest of our yellow ochre because we are done with that. See, you get too excited with one thing. Damn. Damn, you've wheezed the juice. No wheezing the juice. It's funny, that's the guy that is in Stargate as well, the movie. I watch all the stars. The Treks, the Wars, the Gates, the Galacticas. I don't like the Galacticas, but you know, I don't say it. Fuck Firefly though. Holy shit, he just lost 3/4 of his audience. What happened here? Right? So we continue to build layer after layer of this stuff down here. And that's kind of important. But now we are to another important part. Final out. What do we want here, guys? What do we want here? How long have I been streaming? 2:48, 10:20. Yeah, I'm going to skip karaoke tonight because that shit will be for the next 6 days probably. I checked. They were all there. Let's take just a quickie coffee and contemplation mode. Do we even need something up there? Because it feels like this and this draws us to here. So if we have, I don't know, some fun coral or something in here, fucking Bruce over here, you know, big old wide mouth, something like that. Jesse, I haven't painted. I painted for 15 years and then quit for 10. Nerd Chase helped me. And Daniel Domeno Arts and a few other people. And now we here. Now we here. I feel like if we do no. Okay. We're at a stopping point because the next thing to do is that white line. We can see a little bit of that coming over here if you were me. And everything else. We gotta establish the top wood line. The reason I ask if we want to do something back here is we want to do something that's below the water. It will help us to do it before we do the white, because the white will go over top. Mr. Broly, a not decent person burned me so hard on Etsy, and then a couple ones off of Pinterest started fucking with me about my prints and the price, and I'm like, it's $10. It cost me $5 to get them produced because I had to go walk, put the money up. You know what I'm saying? Business, right? And it's just like, that's too much. It should be $2. Give me 5 for 10. I'm like, go fucking be cheap somewhere else, man. Like $10 is for a fucking print. And this is we're talking 32-pound cardboard stock, high glossy print with a fucking varnish over top. I mean, print for $20, man. Like short of fucking framing it, dude. I'm like, it was $10. Frames I used to do for $60 when I worked for the university. Had a hookup. You know, I was like, yeah, I'll hook you up, man. No big deal. Like most of this shit that I sell is shipping. I'm like, yeah, other than that, I don't charge more than about $100 unless you want something real fucking complicated. It's going to take me a while. And if you want it fast, yeah. Hey, Mr. Spencer, what's up, buddy? Popped into your stream. It was a good time. You're on my June watch list. I'll be heading out to Card Party tomorrow. Card Party starts on Thursday and all that, but whatever. Excuse me. So if you're out there, love to run into you. Maybe get a cig. Sing the chaw. Right? Yeah. And again, welcome guys to my Poke Respite for people that don't want to stream or be tempted to buy stuff or whatever, man. I'm just here to paint and talk some shit. Pokemon, whatever. And of course, if somebody wants to talk shit on my friends, you better talk shit to them directly and you better be nice about it. Otherwise, you're gone. So choose your own adventure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will be in Chula Vista Wednesday, 5/8. I will physically be at the San Diego airport 5:18 p.m. And then, yeah, I don't leave till Monday morning, 6 a.m. So come on down, buddy. Mr. Broly, we can take the penny caps around the pier, San Diego. We can go get some fun, some sake bombs. We can go to a movie. We can do anything you want, man. You come find me. I think you've seen my face. If you haven't seen my face, hi, this is my face. I have lots of tattoos. You cannot miss this beard or this mustache. All right, we're still in coffee and contemplation time, guys. Let's focus in. Do we want something on the water line, in the background, in the middle? Or we just want maybe a cloud? Maybe we'll fucking throw in Zapdos or something up there later. Well, yeah, I mean, I think you've got, what, 12 kids now, Broly? You need to bring something down center point, something small in the skyline. Okay? I can eat pho all day. Sorry, I can eat pho all day. Shit, I can't think of the noodle bar. So the great part about it is it's off of downtown. It's more by Highland. I have the T-shirt. And yeah, you get a bowl of pho and a sake bomb for $6, and then 2 sake bombs later. Second sake bomb is $3, and then each additional one after that is $5. So for a shot of rice wine and a beer, pretty goddamn good deal. And then you go around the back of the restaurant, find the magic hollow brick. Hello, herbal refreshment too. All you got to do is put a little back. 12 kids going on 14. No shit, man. Mr. BrolyPullz, are you like one of my friends that I meet once a year that has another kid? I got one buddy that I've known since high school. So we graduated in 1999. He has 10 kids now. I run into him once a year. He's got a new kid, same lady. Another bro of mine, same thing, graduated high school in 1999. 3 kids with 1 baby mama. He's now at 12 kids, and each additional kid is a new kid and a new baby mama. So he's up to 12. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's up to 10 baby mamas and 12 kids. Yeah. And he's a single dad, bro. Childcare is an interesting concept for him. Okay. Jesse Slack said something cool. You need to bring something down center point, something small in the skyline. Guys, it's kind of Bob Rossi, but let's do it. Bim salabim. Now remember, guys, I do not mind you suggesting it all. You tell me I'm fucking lame. You do whatever you want. Direct all your vitriol and anger at me, not at each other. All I ask is that you be specific. Be specific. But Jesse got me in the right zone. We're gonna do some M birds right up in here. Just caw, some rats with wings. All right. So we got our black, and then we are going to grab another small brush. Now that's a rounded small brush. I need the thin wispies. I need the pencil. That's why it's the pencil. It's yellow. We are going straight from the tap on this one. Okay. 2. Broly's like, I saw 8 is enough, man. Ain't no good night John boy shit here, man. 2. I have 0 kids, and the wife's greatest fear, in spite of all of my talking, is actually being pregnant and the changes that people go through throughout it. So good on you, keeping the species going. Let's just come up here, and we just start from the center point and draw out. He's a big old bastard. Little guy right here. Pretty caw. Tookie, caw. Perhaps saying tookie, caw won't work. Oh, there we go. What's the movie? Evolution. Let's do a big old guy. Let's do him going this way. Right. Rounder. There we go. Maybe use this falcon. The peregrine falcon. Back in here. Little guy. Little guy over here. And for dramatic effect, let's do another medium-sized one right about here. Mama, Papa, the 2 siblings, the 2 teenagers, and the 2, well, we got bored. Okay, super duper. Thank you, Jesse. You got me there. Next time, be more specific, brother, but not too specific, guys. I still got to work on practicing Pokemon because I'm not emotionally attached to it in any way, shape, or form. I'm emotionally attached to the people that are emotionally attached to Pokemon and stuff like that. But BrolyPullz. What is this? Some vicariously rainy action here? Let's bring it in for the real thing. One more time. One more time. Caw, 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 caw. Right? I don't know. Beach whale or something back there. Cool. Cool. What we got to do now is dry off a Zafilbutt. He's been soaking in the tub since we did the mountains. So we got to get the brown out of him. Guys, I just used a mason jar filled with just tap water. We are in Utah, so it's got a little mineral base, which helps. But if you want to not do fiddling like I do here, put a little screen down below. Make a little screen shelf, if you will. So what we're doing is we are wiping all of the color as much as we can on one side and trying to dry it out. We dip it back into the water. In the water. Language is fun, guys. Language is fun. You know, like, I don't mind when people say legend or goat, but it's like the 5th, 17th time. Like, you do understand what goat means. Greatest of all time. Singular. Not the greatests of all time. That's something entirely different. It's like, oh, dude, they're a titan. Remember Clash of the Titans? There are many words out there, many stories, many crafts, many things. But the one universal truth is that the only thing guaranteed not to change is that things will always change. So keep it in mind. Cut yourself some slack. For the love of God, just do it. I'm trying to keep it on Pokemon. Jesse, that's cool. But like I said, I don't want to stifle you neither, man. If you're bold enough to type something in chat for me, dude, great. I've done a couple, like, chat decides what I paint. And everybody in chat's all like, And and then every once in a while, some guy's like, draw a dick in the clouds. Then PokeLawyerDave comes rolling in. Yeah, have him jizzing on that tentacle, bro. That sounds dope. Now, the reason I like the filbert brush is if you look, it comes to a nice rounded point. And then you look, and it's still very chiseled and small. Excellent control of the filbert. Different sizes. So try to find the right brush for the right job. You saw me start with 1-2 inches, doesn't really matter. Okay. Good healthy chunk of that. And you see, so we'll go into the pure color. Let me get rid of the knife here. So we've got this pure color, right? We'll load it up on the brush, just the tip. Just tip, just like that. And then as we use that color on this brush and it gets lower and lower, the values get lighter as they were. We're going to go down here and start fading in. So pure, crystal clean white, all fluffed up and rounded out. And then we'll dry brush in some lighter tones down here because the light is going to shine down to a certain point. So we got to kind of help create that illusion. We got a very good dark down here. Let's use it. So we're going to start first all the way over here. We're just going to roll off the top. Kind of trap that sucker back in there. We're not looking for straight lines, guys. We're looking for it to light, bounce, dance, sing, play. All right, we come down here with our dryer brush, grab some of it, pull it down. Still too much. Too much. That's okay. We did too much. We can come back in with some dark, color it right back up. Swirling and twirling. Really quickly before my paint dries. Right up there. Now, this is what I meant by I went a little too much. But see here, where it's just very light and crisp, right? We don't break the water line because now it looks like a wave's coming over because of this. If we cover that up, we've got a nice little depth. And from there, we can go and shine our lights down. But before we can get there, we've got to fill out the background and do some stuff. So this is the fun part. Like, where does stuff live? What do you want it to live? How do you want it to lurk and live and play and do the things? Maybe you just don't give a shit about this kind of stuff. You just want to do color or draw buildings or fire trucks or whatever, man. It's all good. Feel it. Do it. Hey, man. Painted Fetch, Long Hobbit, The Beach Suntan, 720p is wild. You need to up that quality for these epic paintings, bro. Hey, Hollow Hunters, pay for my shit. This is 2016 top of the line MacBook Pro, streaming live and direct from YouTube Studio. You know what happens? My lives either work or they don't work. And all I have to worry about is painting and chat. But then again, I'm not running a shop and doing all kinds of fun shit. There is no beach to draw a fat schlong hobbit. Feels like Shay. Because Johnny wouldn't talk about himself like that. Because Johnny's a pretty man. He's got self-esteem. He hasn't had to develop a personality like me and Shay. Welcome in, boys. So using the paint off the palette. Boys, this painting is for Ebony Unicorn, or at least she suggested it. I don't know if she'll want it or take it or whatever, but we're just making one of those Thomas Kincaid fun little top to bottom mermaids and dolphins and fun shit happening. Right now, I'm just kind of using the paint to lay in some groundwork. Give my eye a break and let me adjust to what the fuck is under the sea. Under the sea. But how's shipping going, boys? How's the move? How's the ma? How's your ma? Very nice to meet her. We got some other celebrities. Ghost Spencer's in here. Bunch of people lurking. You know what we can do, guys? We can do a ginormal fucking wave like it's a James Cameron movie. Fish. Fish are under the sea. My personality is getting roasted by you every stream. Learning from the best. Whoa, Johnny got into self-deprecation humor. Who the fuck gave him a book? Who gave Johnny a book, man? All right. Ebony, since you're back, I feel like we need to get to this kind of an aqua color that you guys can't really see. Aziz, light. Can we get in that way? There's this nice little aqua blue kind of coloring right here. Actually, you can see it best right over here. I feel like this color needs to come down a little bit more. And I definitely got to paint in a little blacker here because that doesn't look right. I fucked up. What? You mean the guy that's just practicing painting on the YouTubes? He's not perfect? What? All right. Let's try some shit, guys. Because the worst that happens is we got to go over the dark of black anyway. Let's try some shit. We're going to throw out turquoise green. Instead of brightening it up with white, we are going to go into that light blue color. We started with the sky. We're going to blend those up, and we're going to see what's going. If actually the sea really be that dark, that close to shore. So the shoreline is an illusion, right? Because the way we have this one out, this part of the shore is definitely way the fuck back there. Now some of this up here could be there, but the shores are way, way, way back there. So basically, if we drew a little boat right here, you know, we would be bobbing up and down looking at shit, that boat's way back there. So, and then the fact that the seafloor, so most of the darkness of color is one of two things. You have the undercurrent churn. So if there's a lot of trash and silt and shit, you get that Atlantic brown. You get the Great Lakes kind of thing, you know, where it's got that low current, but yeah, it's just kind of dark and shit because the water's not moving. There's not a lot of light. You get out into like Thailand and some shit, you get to about 20 feet of water. That's how dark it should be down here. But up here, the light is still able to penetrate through and gives you this color, basically. I think we're going to get there. So fjord, sure. Definitely fjord-like if you want. Traditionally, though, fjords are in Scandinavia. So there's that. We are going to grab out our 1-inch brush. We've got both colors. We're tapping. We are tapping. We are tapping. And we want the top to be light, and we want darker still. Okay, we're going out to a nice chisel. Bop, bop, just like that. Bink. Okay, we've already got some dark lines there. We want to keep them. But let's just start up here. Pray. Ebony, I don't know if you know this. I've never actually done anything like this. I've seen it. I seen it. But I wouldn't say I've ever actually done this. Go into the straight, turquoise. Yeah. Drop off into the deep. Or you have rocks or obstructions. There's something usually there, depending on the color and the island and the water. Probably knows. I think we've got to do layers, guys. I think I've got to go a little bit more streaky with it. Come back in with the dark. Build it out like this. Yep, streaks. Merrill streaks out here. Let's grab the rest of this. Well, very good idea. Fucked it up. No biggie. Tried something, it didn't work. That's okay. We have I'm going through changes. You maniac! You ruined it. Let's just see what we got. Let's just take a look. It's in a book. It's reading paint row. Let me back you up. Just a touch. Full frame. Pink. Okay. Coffee and contemplation time. Now, I kind of threw in these little guys just to see more of the sea floor, right? Because ultimately that will kind of help us do it. Now, since we've got a couple of these little blue streaks in here, maybe we can get away with just darkening this back up a little bit. And as the wise and ebony, powerful Ebony Unicorn said, we must draw fish. All right, yes, that looks better. Give it some definition. That's the sandbars. Fishing is good right at the top. Right from the sandbars. Okay. Okay, now guys, we have the third option here. We could actually, so we were trying to go to the bottom. The way we have angles and the way this beach is, let's just look at it this way. We could add in a wave this way. This is a crasher wave. Continues on over here. We just need to fill out a little more. This is his little buddy crashing over right before him. We just streak this out here and do some little foamy shit. And we got a guy standing here on the beach, and we can go to a different landscape. It's not what we intended, but it's certainly an abort option. Need whitewater cat. Jesse Slack saw it. He's like, oh. So let's just, since we're fucking around, we got to color it over anyway. Let's just show Jesse. Let's give him a little tip of the cap for pulling a bubble mew. There's a song here that I'm not gonna fucking sing because no. Nah. Take pure white. We're dabbing into our nice little round brush, full round brush, tapping it off, getting a lot of the paint off. We come in here, we're just gonna go. I've still got it in coffee and contemplation mode, guys, so just bear with me. It's a little difficult. I'm painting truly sideways. What I can do is this, though. Pop that down. Then using the way wrong brush, we go here and we just. It's relatively quick and easy. We can change the whole fucking dynamic of everything. Of course, I'm using the way wrong brush here. Normally, we would want more control and more straighter, not fat fucking lines. Broly's like, bro, I was fishing on that point just yesterday. There was no cameras. It was just me. Fuck. Sorry, man. I've been to the good spots. Like I said, a little more time, more deliberation, right brush, going over some things. Bam. You can get all kinds fun tricks and illusions that say, yo, bro, I've been there, bro. What the fuck? Just a little bit more over here. Yeah, so Broly, I'll have my oil pastels with me. So it won't be like this, but it'll be very similar to it. So maybe I can return your awesomeness of the signature and the shout outs and just you being decent with a nice little happy, decent little painting. Dealer's choice. And just like that, we are about out of paint. On borrowed time and on borrowed dime. Damn, that must suck. Now, what is that? Josh Brolin. Oh, Into the Blue. Oh, wow. Guys, you remember Into the Blue? Paul Walker, Jessica Alba, Scott Conn being a total prick. Tink. So we can pull up just a little bit more. Just a wee little bit more for right here. That filled in. Where are we missing? We are missing just a little bit right here. Get a little something to fill that guy in. Normally I'd fill it with some rocks and shit, but you guys get the general gist. Okay, let's look at chat. Oh dear. Please don't bring up fishing when you see me with the hubby. He will kidnap you and your rods. I'll bring my fishing pole. Maybe I'll bring 2 rods. Oh no, I'm about to lose my husband. Looks awesome. Okay. Damn, Ebony, everybody's trying to steal FJ from you. That's okay. I'll be your cameraman. But don't you go falling in love. You can't take me home. Let's just pull it back. Let's just pull it back. Is it what we wanted? No. We got some fun curve action here. Splish splashy. We could definitely fix this with just some dark color and make that a little better. Same thing here. Just it wasn't swirled enough. It just needed a little bit more extra help up here. As far as back here is concerned, yeah, definitely needed some more and things. But looks like the sun is shining down and we're here. And, we are going to paint over this, guys. We are not signing this. So no signature painting. But we learned some things, right? We got to see some mountains. We got to try to figure this part out. In fact, when we paint over this, guys, there's a certain little something that we can do. Certain little inspirato that I should have done beforehand. And that's this little guy right here. That little guy. Right there. In fact, I do this right. Hold on. Where's their skyline? Right there. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Go a little higher, pink. And just like that, we can make our very own surfing beach. Crabs on the shore, fish jumping out of the water, right? So I think next time, guys, when I come back on Tuesday, what we're gonna do? Let me get it out of its. Let me get it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. All right, we get that nice wave in there. Damn it, there we go. Nice wave in there. Got those little rocks back there, but we can improve on this slightly. Because see, that wave right there doesn't quite look good with the splish splash. But hey, man, look at that foam. That's some good foam. I don't know what that thing is. Eb always tells me what that thing is. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell that thing is. Right? We can make a much more defined wave. Now, this is a style and an art. Okay, look, they got a little rock with the beach around it and stuff. Right? Karate Kid's back here learning the crane kick. There are some fun things here. I don't mean to be dismissive, but if we really, really look at the edge, it's technically coming over this way. So it's kind of a stylized choice. Not exactly what I would do. Wimpod, there it is. Pokemon version of a horseshoe crab. And so, yeah, guys, what have we been streaming for? 3 hours, 20 minutes, 11 o'clock. It's not too late. I can go catch PokeJac. Unless you guys really want to just hang out and talk or something. I'm all packed and ready to go. All I have to do, see, unlike Miss Ebony, I packed early and then I'm going to beautify. She beautified and then she packed. So technically, she's all done now, and I got to do my hair, my beard. I got to work on the mullet. Thanks, Jesse. I try to have fun with this kind of stuff, but just to give you a heads up, guys. My wife reminded me that when she worked at the Home Depot Call Center, long, long ago before college, I drew her this for her name tag, Aziz Light. So I have drawn on cards before. I just didn't know it. I actually had to make my own card out of a postcard, but it's a card. And yeah, more than Bob Ross and happy trees. Look, there we go. My little handwritten note to the wife with a little mwah, little mwahskis. Mwah, mwah. But no, back to the art. So any angle, however you want to do it, this is oil pastels. So if you see me in San Diego, I will have my shit on me. Let me draw you something. I can do one in 20 minutes. I can do one in an hour. I got so much time, it'll be fun. Mostly. Hopefully you forget the puzzles. Oh, fuck. Why do I always bring that up to you? Why? It's almost like I've been secretly training and maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Geez. Well, I'll deal with that later. Sorry, guys. Next up is, of course, after we do that one, we've got to do the Forest of Vitality. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there is like a shit ton of Pokemon hidden in these little back trees here. but very straightforward if we wanted to paint this. Look, a little dark blue up here, a little light blue, a little white around there. We do that all the way down to about a little, look, it's not even half. It's not boring as shit. It's dope, right? And then once we get all of that, then we can get into our green tops and our other fun things. And we get that done, we can do our light greens, our Pokemons, our little treetops down here. And clickety clack, we have our very own Forest of Vitality. We can do it. And then when I get really crazy, I'll go architecture with the cityscape, you know, the Pokestop. Some of the straight lines are always crazy because I have a natural twitch to things. So straight lines are great for me. And then one day we shall take the Vettel color scheme and we shall make a painting out of just this. Just the box, get rid of it all. Just do the color and the Yveltal. Or maybe just the color, just crisp, swirly color. Damn it. That was the first thing in the bag. She's like, bitch, squirm all you want. Run from it. Deny it. Ebony is inevitable. I'm very happy that hopefully we can stream it live, Ebony. That would be dope. Get you to be a true variety content creator in the truest of senses. How the fuck did I get it out last time? How the fuck did I get it back in? All right. Skill issue. Got it. Okay. We put those back up there. Since I'm here. Pink. Here we go. Everybody, you get one of these. Gold star for the day, baby. Gold stars are invaluable. You know it as much as I do in Pokemon, and nobody will shut the fuck up about it. But you're my gold stars for the day and the night. And don't you know? No country. We are not going back country. No, you will lose your star. No star for you. No country. Keep coming back. If you hear some shit about some things, remind people to just be direct and talk to some people. Why don't you go talk to them, man? Quit wasting my fucking time. I don't care. I'm going to have my opinion, not affecting me. I mean, you know, say something to, yeah, come on, guys. Let's be better than that. That all being said, yeah, I'm going to go over and enjoy PokeJac. So if you guys want to do a manual raid, Ebony, you can say Broly raid. Broly, you can say Ebony raid. And I will just say, hiya. Folks, I've had a lot of fun with this one. It was very transformative for me. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Right around 6 p.m. Monday a.m. But yeah. Everybody's like, motherfucker, stole that from my stream. Well, I steal from the best, but I also give praise to the best. So guys, you are in fact the best. I'm trying to be the best, and each stream gets a little bit better, a little bit more clear, and definitely a lot more funner. So tune in next Tuesday when I'm back. We will paint over this sucker. We'll do it right. We're just going to paint from this down, or maybe we'll change this. I don't know. A lot can happen in a week, guys. So whatever you're doing, be direct. If somebody's being an asshole, be direct back to them and tell them, hey, bitch, I don't want to tattle, but go talk to that person. Solve it. Don't bring it here. Don't talk to indirect people. Be direct. Be kind. Be firm. Be direct. Never overstay your welcome. Never fail to be polite. And if it hurts, it's probably worth it. So if this hurt, please remember that my next stream will be better.